brave tarnished. Welcome to the Volcano Manor. I am Tanith, the proprietress of this house. Perhaps you are prepared to make a commitment?
You're tarnished. Here to put the demigods to the sword. Then please kill the great serpent. The one that devoured Praetor Rykard.
But first, clear resounds the call of vengeance. The Impaler, Mesmer, must pay his due. In vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. Think not to hinder me upon my path, lest you too wish to face the reckoning. Mesmer, foe of my beloved people, in vengeance for the flames, my blade I wield. We meet again, I see, comrade in arms. Upon his end, did you see Mesmer's face?
All right, and welcome back. Welcome back, guys, to Bingo Season 5, last day of round robin. How's it going, Zoodle? How we doing? How we doing?
Wait. I know. We're so back. What's up?
What was that?
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello. How's everyone holding up? How we doing? How we be? We are back on the big screen, and today we have two last matches of round robin, being Itzerino versus Bushy, Stache, and Itzerino versus Monkey Business. We'll see if Itzerino wins this first match. We're going to be going 4-0 versus 4-0 on a record here to see who goes undefeated this season.
Oh, yeah, true. Also, last match day, right?
It is the last match day before top 4.
Dude, it's already over. We just started. Let's make it double. Let's just double it up. Fuck it. Let's just go again and.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, dude. Don't worry. Next one will be a bit longer. That's
true. Yeah.
But
next weekend we go into the sauce. But today, no, you're right. Yeah, what you just said. Like one of the teams might gonna go on undefeated, right?
Only
it's
one can.
Oh yeah. Wait, one or two?
Only one can go undefeated.
Only one because of Itzerino versus
Monkey Business.
Monkey Business. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. What if it's a tie? You know?
I'd be very shocked.
Tie. Yeah, that would be crazy, right?
I'd be very
because
shocked.
like there's a mismarking here and there, and then it doesn't work. But we'll see. Very exciting. We're starting with Bushy, Stache versus Itzerino. To bring back everyone from yesterday's matches were absolutely phenomenal, and without a doubt today is gonna be at least as good as every other weekend. What are we hoping today, Domo? What are we hoping for? Like, I don't know, bingo squares, match flow, rule breaking.
No
what are we
rule
hoping?
breaking would be nice. New rule breaking would be nice. I like to see some bigger snipes. I don't think we've had like any like major snipes in like a while. So having like some like really big time sink snipes would be really nice to see. Actually, that's not true. We did have a big snipe yesterday with Demi-Humans. You know what?
Like you mean like more like snipe like on like one hit? Oh, we had a snipe yesterday, a huge one actually. The Lanciex Dragon Drake snipe, where then
I guess so.
blanks-
Yeah.
That was really, really close. Yeah. No, but you mean like snipe like that, right? Where it's like one hit away and who marks it first kind of thing. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I agree.
That would be very nice.
Yeah. I kind of
But-
hope. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just saying, kind of hope for like today a board that has like everything early, mid, and late, and we have like a progression, you know, like we have early game squares over to middle game, and then maybe having some Fear Moog stuff, you know, that would be cool.
I'm thinking a Promised Concert Radon Grace would be nice.
Oh yeah. Did we have one?
We had
This
one.
season?
We had one.
One, I think, right?
Let's go check in with the players here real quick just to see if they're all ready, locked,
Damn.
and loaded. Oh,
Dude, the players are so set. Oh,
took a hot
Never
minute
mind,
there to
there they are.
load in. Oh, we have one screen that's a little off. Just give me a second, Chad. Give me a second.
classic, guys. We are back, everyone, with the backstage operation here on how to set up an event. Today, unfortunately, we only have one screen,
Unfortunately.
not up to date. Yeah, and dude, at this time it's part of the schedule, and people like literally waiting for this. I had many people
It's the favorite part.
messaging me yesterday and today saying, Soodle, the best part about bingo, besides the matches, is the backstage. You know, at the very beginning of the stream. We love that. No one said that, by the way, but yeah, I think that's what people thinking, at least.
I want names, please. Who said that? Who said that?
Jeepa said he thinks it's cool.
Damn.
Jeepa counts. Yeah. What do we have? What do we see already? I see a big hat and I see a spear. Oh no, what is that? Is it an land?
That is
Cross Naginata?
yes, that is Cross Naginata,
Yeah.
and then also the Black Steel Great Hammer, and then for the DLC players, the usual.
The usual club. We
The
love
usual.
the club. Dude, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Last match day, everyone. It's the time for you guys to go wild. And today, you know what? Today, before the matches start, please make sure to. Oh, we're already starting. Well, you guys
Yeah.
better have to subscribe right now because we're starting.
Did not see the countdown there. Collect the full Halley tree today in the center square. So we are going to see a Nile again today. We'll see how smoothly
Maybe.
that goes. Yesterday, Bree did a really good Nile fight pretty damn early into the match. But we'll see if the players can copy this. And honestly, I would like to see if the players would possibly consider starting actually with the Bewitching branches this time, the base game players, to deal with Nile a little bit earlier.
I also see a Somber +9 weapon square on the board for base game. That's going to be very important. I'm pretty sure both teams, both players here, Bushy and Josh, trying to get that as fast as possible. Top's Academy key made it back too. What's going on in the DLC? We have Lamenta and Jory and Meteor. Oh, and 2 dancing lines. Holy, there's a lot of fighting.
A lot of fighting in the DLC for sure. And 300k Memory of Grace here, so we might see an early Rolana. And that being Rush, but also, yeah, 2 dancing lions on the board. So we will see, again, the Deathblight dancing lion. I really like that square. That's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool square. I agree.
Very nice.
What's going on in the combined squares? We have 3 Remembrance bosses hitless again. We have Hawk the 3 Fingers and Kill Midra. That works with Jory for the DLC. And the Killer Worm, Drake, Dragon, Ancient Dragon, and Egon's Finger, Varys Finger both made it back on the board. As well as the Laval tiers here with 9. All right, okay. Yeah, we have everything, honestly. We have collecting, we have fighting, and we have wasting
Wasting.
runes. Yeah, wasting runes for 1,000.
Yeah, we do. The Hug 3 Fingers and Kill Midra with Jory. We might actually have a Midra today then. And here we go. We're
Both
starting
in the same column, yeah.
in 60 seconds. Looks like the players started, by the way. One of them going for the Uchi and Large Club here on Bushy's screen. But then we also have the Godskin Stitcher for Josh. So I wonder what the difference in choices here were. I do like the weapon choices of Bushy a little bit more here. You got an Uchi Katana with Unsheath and Bleed, but you also have that Large Club for some really nice poise damage and its strike damage on top of that, which seems really, really nice. So a little bit of versatility. But maybe the stat line on the Godskin Stitcher was better. Keep in mind that the base game players, their stat line is randomized. So each class does not have the normal stat line loadout the way the vanilla game does. It is full random stat distribution.
Absolute indeed. Also, yeah, impaling thrust on the Stitcher is not too bad.
Not at all.
I do like Unsheath a bit more here with the Uchi, and seems like also Bushy went for the 3,000 lands between rune, and here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh
no,
we're a little delayed. We're a little delayed.
We're a bit delayed.
Yeah,
we're a bit delayed.
Let me reset the screens here real quick while you go do some yapping.
We do some yapping. I generally fall for the first. This is gonna be the first time that stuff doesn't work, but everything works as always. So yeah, probably what we're gonna see here is both base game players rushing the Somber 9 as fast as possible. You can just upgrade your weapon basically for free with maybe getting a square. Obviously they will need a Somber weapon first, so probably, hopefully, they're gonna get a good one in Roundtable maybe, or you can just find one on the way. For the DLC, I just also saw we have Egon's Fold Finger as a simple DLC square, plus the Egon's Finger and Varese Finger on the same board. That is crazy. A little bit faster ones are here. Probably Kill Moonwithil. We have, what else is fast? Not sure. With Larval Tears, maybe we're gonna see maybe both teams working on Larval Tears here. Probably not at the very beginning, but eventually. Yeah, DLC seems like more of a, setup and then fighting.
Yeah.
While base game wants to get that Somber 9 and then probably goes either into, let's go to Top's Key, let's go to Renala and all of that, and maybe do some bosses. Oh, there's also Turtle Talisman. Yeah, okay, we do. It really depends on what the players really want to do here and what the team's discussing. I feel like there's multiple ways to approach this board as soon as Somber 9 is gone.
There is Warmface on the board here for base game players, and that is a bit of a rush square, I would say, too, because of how weak Warmface actually is. It has a very low health pool, kind of like Red Wolf. So I could see that being something taken very early on into the match here. But you also have 5 Watchdogs on column 5 here. That's a bit of a long square. So that's going to take a while. I wonder if that's going to be maybe a pressure point here from some of the base game players to be like, hey, you know what? I want you to go waste your time going to all the different catacombs and try and get those Watchdogs. And also the stat dump of 30 int. That's going to be interesting. We have that 300k dump on the DLC side for Memory of Gracing with 300k, but we also have that 30 int dump for the base game players and see who actually makes that sacrifice. Yeah, I think this could be really interesting. If you can find an intelligence weapon, it wouldn't be that big of a deficit, but...
That is true. Yeah, Half and Steeple, for example, Death's Poker, Dark Moon, if you want to. There's a bunch of int weapons that could work out really well, and they're all somber. So, we'll see what they're going to find. We have here CVD now. Doing the theory. Oh, missed. Why am I even commentating? You know what? Yesterday, entire chat said, and today I'm cursing everyone, right? I cursed everyone while I'm just explaining what's happening, okay? That's not cursing. I just want to say that. So right now, CVD here for a second attempt on the Theolia skip and gets it. Wiesman here getting it first try, both doing it in a different approach.
Yeah, Wiesman going for the faster version here.
Yeah. A little bit slightly faster.
Yeah, 4 or 5 seconds. It's kind of crazy.
Yep. It's a good amount. It's a really good amount. I wonder if it's like a lot riskier or if it's pretty much the same. But I mean, we do not really have a rush, I would say.
Yeah, we see Josh and Bushy here also going different directions. Bushy here currently in the Halleck tree, the usual Somber 9 routing, grabbing that Somber 9, and also a lot of the money that's in here. And then Josh, however, going first to Altus Tunnel, and not going to Halictree first. And I guess going for the Sombras 4, 5, and 6, but then also seeing what the Colossal Weapon maybe is here in the tunnel. There is that one Colossal Weapon check in the tunnel. Maybe seeing if it's Watchdog Staff or something.
Colossal Weapon? I mean, not really needed, right? I mean, if maybe it's just it's the same route. It's just like you can do it in any order, I would say.
Sure.
Right, and maybe Josh has
Let's see here. We have Night Claws. There's Night Claws Magma Blade for Sombra weapons.
Colossal check is Watchdog Staff. That's Josh's favorite weapon in the entire game.
Bro, I just said that he was maybe checking for Watchdog Staff, and that's exactly what he got. And that's crazy because, again, the 30 intelligence square. Watchdog Staff is very useful for 30 intelligence. Okay, but Bushy took it right away.
Bushy got it.
Wow.
Holy.
Okay.
Very
That's actually insane. Okay.
So, he must have started also with his Uchi class, with a class that has a lot of intelligence. Like a lot already.
Yeah, it must have been a good chunk, yeah.
It must have been like around 15, like, because otherwise I don't think you can level that much so fast. But yeah, first square here for Bushy Stache. Getting the 30 in, obviously, is a little bit of a risky play. Oh, Josh just died here in the tunnel.
Let's try Memory of Grace anyways.
Because now so many levels went into Int and obviously not into Vigor, so it's getting a little bit scarier. But what do we have here in the DLC? I just missed the round table in DLC.
Oh yeah, I just missed it too.
I saw Stone Sword key.
Well, Sweat is going for upgrading here, so we'll see in just a second what he picked at the very least. What is it? Oh no, he's selling money. Okay, and
He's selling money for
Weathered Straight Sword.
Weathered Straight Sword. I mean,
because it has square off on it, I guess.
Square off, yeah. Weathered Straight. Yeah, it says right there, square off. So he's going for a plus 25 square of Straight Sword. I mean, it does its job, I would say.
Putting Savage Lion's Claw on it too. He could do that. Okay, interesting. I didn't know you could put Savage Lion's Claw on the Weathered Straight Sword. Somebody here did the Great Axe check, by the way, and guess what? The Great Axe. And surprisingly, not the greatest weapon. So in this case, I guess CBD is going to be maybe going for the round table in just a bit here, but getting some map progression first compared to Swed, trying to make sure that he gets a lot of presence here, because we mentioned already the big board here has a lot of killing on it, and it's all over the place.
Yeah. I wonder if Bushy is now going to check the Colossal Weapon there too. I mean, the Watchdog Staff, as you said earlier, the Int would help a lot.
Looks like he might go for a Katana check here. Yep. Probably
grabbing his Savage Lion's Claw as well. And Josh is now in Halictree, grabbing the number 9 and the money. Oh, nice bonk from Josh. The moment before he landed, he bonked the wall and canceled the hard fall. That was really cool. Oh, did Bushy die too early? Bushy died too early. He got stuck in the stairs and didn't grab the number 4 inside yet, I think. Or the 6, even.
Spud here is trying to get this Scarab for the Ash of War. Is having a little bit of a hard time. These Misbegottens are chasing him. There we go, though. Has got 1 Ash of War piercing throw. He's got 2 actually with Savage Lion's Claw. So he just needs 1 more Ash of War. And here we have it, by the way. CBD checking the round table. There's Eleanor's Pole Blade, Devourer's Scepter. Nothing really useful here. He's also grabbing Smithing Stones. He might be committed to that Great Axe.
Oh, yeah, or the Great Axe. True. That might be actually better.
I think he would go for the Great Axe here. Yep, he's going for the Great Axe. Very interesting.
It's a good one. I mean, I'm not sure. Can you put Savage Lion's Claw on that, on an axe? I haven't tried it yet. But
yeah, you should be able to. Yeah.
Probably right. It would do its job. I wonder if Sweat is now gonna rush Moon Refill here right away. I think so. Yes, and that would be the top left corner square. It's a good square to get early on. Sweat also got the armor from Round Table. Very nice. And I'm not sure how the Somber 9 race is going right now. We did have Bushy here dying, unfortunately, in the tunnel. And I think he's now going back? Or is he just grabbing the Grace and Altus?
It looks like he's going for Erdtree Grazing Hill. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. And Sweat here, nice jump going straight for the wing stance, I believe, for his third Ash of War in Castle Ensis.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Closer to Moonwithil, getting potentially here the 3 ashes, and that would be 2 squares in one top left to bottom right diagonal. It's not too bad.
Yep, there
and
it is. Very nice pickup here, and CBD right now currently in Altus Plateau, I believe. Somber 9 here for Team Itzerino. Somber 9 of that Watchdog staff. And with Bushy dying in that tunnel, that might have cost him actually that whole square.
Yep, it did, because he's right now going back to the tunnel, and he still needs the Somber Stones. He knew he was going to lose that, but at the same time, he lost the square, but still will have a really good weapon if he upgrades the Somber weapon to +9, so it's not too bad, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely didn't pick up the Watchdog staff. We'll see if he's gonna check that too. Seems like that Sweat is not going for Moonwithil right away. Which I feel like would be a good pressure point, right? Just to do that really quick.
Yeah. Oh, he's going for balls. He's not going for Moonwithil. Because there is balls, Evergil, and Ensis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh. I thought
because at the top left is Moonwithil.
Oh, well, I mean, you wouldn't really go from here, though, to Moonwithil. It's way too much of a runaround. You'd still go from the backside.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But also, I'm not sure how I feel about doing co-op squares, unless it's like Turtle Talisman, doing them so early.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Yeah, it depends. If there's some progression with other squares, it's not too bad, right? If we would have, like, finished a certain amount of Everjails or Leonia bosses, for example, but we don't really have that. So Itzerino right now going for the Everjail co-op square. I'm not sure. I mean, at the same time, it does block the diagonal in case they're missing out of the middle square at some point. So it's not too bad to get the diagonal square. But let's see here. Somber 9 Watchdog staff on balls. That thing is bunking.
That is some decent damage for plus. Oh, he's not able to wield the weapon fully. So it is a +9 Watchdog, but it's not. He doesn't have the stats for it.
Yeah, I think he's probably missing in. Oh, God.
No way. He's still got the.
Gets reposed.
That's crazy. He's got to be really careful here. Those stomps can be devastating. Yep.
Got the hit out, though. Waiting here for response. Another charge or two. Didn't get the stagger.
Gets stomped down like a bug.
Stomped, yeah. Dude, on Sweat screen, it is so dark and foggy. I cannot see where the hell he is.
CBD, again, on balls, has to fight him yet again because he did move just too fast. He's got to pay attention. He's got to show the money. That's why there is the rule to show the money. Balls respawn for him, so he has to do the fight all over again.
Ah, that's a rough one. A little bit of the nerves here at the very beginning for both teams, actually.
Yeah. And now Sweat's at balls. There's the money.
A little bit of a race.
Balls
not really,
is already
because
dead,
Bushy's
though.
not going for it right now. I think he's... Yeah, Bushy also found the Watchdog staff and is now going to upgrade at EG the Watchdog staff. So we're going to have a base game Watchdog staff
I'm
match.
surprised because he saw Nightclaws in the damn round table and is not going for that, which is shocking to me, personally.
Yeah.
Nightclaws is an amazing weapon.
I mean, he has the 30 in Domo, so I think.
Okay, you know what?
just-
That's a fair point. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fair point. That actually that makes a lot of sense.
Can't get the repos because the head was outside, and now Sweat is fighting Bowls in DLC. What's it called? Bowls? Just ends as Bowls? If Josh here gets 2 more hits out, there is the stagger. Oh, needs to be careful with the swords. And there's the mark. Averjail, Bowls, and Ansys Bowls for Itzerino. We have 2-2.
Interesting that Sweat has not changed the Ash of War and the Weathered Straight Sword yet to have Frost on it. Because he wants to keep that square off, but I'm not sure that that's necessarily the best idea. Status is king, and especially in the DLC. We have Moonrathil here now on CBD screen. Try to go for that extra square on the top left.
Which would be a very good square to get to, go for. I don't know why V-Sweat is still in here and fighting Balls. For the money?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh,
he's
almost
dead.
dies here, though. Has to be really careful. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why he's committing to this.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Square's gone. I don't know how much the Ansys Balls is actually dropping, how many runes, but it can't be that
9,000.
much. Oh, that is... Why is he doing this?
I don't know.
Yeah, and here, CBD with his great axe having a great time in the corner, and there is the corner square Moonrathil. That's a good square to go for.
Yep. All right, 3-2 now for Itzerino. Catching up and bypassing Bushy Stache here by 1 square now, and Josh going straight towards
Going
Altus
for
Plateau
Warm Phase.
Merchant.
Going for Warm Phase.
Could
Going
be
right
could
away
be.
for the row 5 column 2 block. Just another square. And it's an easy square to go for with a +9 Watchdog staff. He cannot wield. He's still gonna do a lot of damage, and I think Bushy also can wield the Watchdog staff.
Yeah, I
Missing
think
the
it's, I wonder if,
strength,
it's,
probably.
if that's strength or if that's because of the intelligence. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Bushy is missing strength, while Josh probably isn't. It seems that you need 34 strength, and you don't even need int for this weapon. You just need 10 dex and 34 strength. Huh. So it's strength that both players missing,
I guess so.
or 1 dex. That sometimes happens too.
Interesting. Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's going to be... So Warm Face here for Josh, but then Bushy here going for Turtle Talisman with Sweat instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those Charge R2 still doing really good damage. There's the knockdown
That is-
already. Oh my...
Yo.
What the hell? He's got to be careful, though.
Oh,
Okay.
there it is, the repost.
Oh, I gotta
Nice.
refresh Josh a little bit.
And that is the square. Very good square to go for. Nice job here from Josh. Not even cleaning up these little minions around Warm Face and just went straight for it. Very, very nice. Seems like that Josh can actually wield this weapon now. And that's why he did so much damage. That makes sense. And yeah, Bushy picking up the Turtle Talisman, which is actually also not a bad talisman, bad square to go for, I mean. Because it just blocks the column 1 and they progressing their row 4, which is all DLC though. All DLC, yeah. So it would be tough to go for, I would say, as a bingo line.
Yeah, I wonder what the thought is here from Itzerino, because they are currently 2 squares ahead. They're going to see Turtle Talismans being picked off in just a bit. But once that does happen, is like, what's the idea here? Because right now their squares are all over the place. What are they really looking for? Are they looking at row 5? Do they want that Memory of Grace 300k, and then also go for some other stuff? What are we looking for?
I mean, the good way about going south right now is there is the talisman for Bushy Stache. The good way for going south right now is we do have technically the Memory of Grace, but also in the top right corner is the Worm Drake Dragon Ancient Dragon
Yep.
square. So it would all work in the diagonal bottom left and top right. You would also get closer to Egon's finger, which is also
Very
south.
true. Yep.
And yeah, this could spiral really fast here for Itzerino for a possible bingo, obviously, just possible. Because there's still Harlotry medallions in the middle. I'm not sure if they're seeing this already, if they want to go for this, but maybe.
Yeah, that diagonal does look really good. Like you mentioned,
Yeah.
Kill Worm, Drake Dragon, Ancient Dragon, and Egon's Fold Finger all work together, and you get the Money to Memory of Grace on top of that. That's a pretty big synergistic play there for sure. And Harlotry, honestly, is not horrible.
With a +9, it's not too bad, right? And then also land CX, maybe possibly for Josh. +9 Watchdog stuff should be fine too. It's not the best, I would say, because you don't really have status, but it bonks and probably does yellow damage.
We have Ice now on the Great Axe, by the way, so this is going to be should be a decent fight here for CBD. And after this, he won't have completely enough to Memory of Grace to 300k, but after the Jagged Peak Drake, he might. He should.
That's all right damage here with the axe, I would say. A dragon pickup here for Josh. And Bushy making his way to probably Top's Key to block the row 1 in column 2.
Oh, yeah, here's a dragon kill race. So that
Yeah.
Josh and CBD are looking at possibly doing this. This is a dragon kill here from Josh now. Going straight for Smaragd. Really quick kill. But now
good,
going
yeah.
to Rai Lucaria here, grabbing the Academy key. And not going to go for Albus, who's currently in Ligarnia for that Harlotry half just yet. Ancient Dragon Man's dead here for CBD as well. He has 157,000 right now. I don't know if he's going to spend it or if he's going to hold on to it. So he's going to hold on to it. Yep, so he can Memory of Grace.
He wants the Memory of Grace. And I think Josh is now, since this will take a bit with the top right corner square with the dragon and ancient dragon, I think Josh is right now trying also get the top ski. But Bushy is a bit ahead here. He's already in the academy. Yep. Probably gonna yoink this here. V-Sweat also now at Dragon Man with a weathered straight sword with frost this time.
Yep.
Put the
So
Savage Lion's Claw on
did switch it to the Savage Lion's Claw now, so he has
Yep,
that frost
yep.
proc. But still, I don't think this weapon was a good idea. I don't think so at all.
No, it doesn't look good now. Look at this. It's I mean, straight sword are not too bad. Square off is not too bad, but
From my understanding,
damage.
and this is just something that I remember from when Elden Ring first came out, is that the weathered straight sword, I believe, is the worst straight sword in the game. Because I
think so,
know K-Dubs, I think, did a double weathered straight sword only run. And that was the thing, is like this is the worst straight sword in the game, so I'm gonna run this, I think, +0 or something like that.
yeah. No, it's not great, yeah. I was thinking maybe for square off it could be useful at the beginning just to, you know, have a weapon and then maybe find something else, but
Was the K-Dubs?
like
Maybe it was
V-Sweat-
CBD actually. Maybe it was CBD.
Oh, Josh is going to Nile. He's going to for his first Harlotry half. So they do look at the diagonal.
They're
bottom
looking
left
at the
to top
whole
right.
thing, looking at the whole prize, and honestly, I don't blame them at all. That's a really nice diagonal. And right now, even if Swed does kill Ancient Dragon Man, he also can't snipe away Memory of Grace 300,000. He won't have enough from this fight.
Yeah, that's true.
This could be a devastating quick line,
This could be a 40-minute bingo.
possibly.
Let's see how Watchdogs.
Really chunking that soldier.
That is really good damage.
Yep, there's
Oh,
one already
it's
down.
beautiful.
Very nice. Does he have more blue flasks? I don't think he does.
I don't think so. No. It's
Even with
it's very smart here to use for these summons because
Yep.
they're really really annoying. Now it's only Nile. Josh, do be having probably how you say he's in one shot territory. You gotta be careful here.
Yep. Oh, he does have one blue
also-
flask.
Oh, does he? Oh, yeah, he does actually. Bushy also needs to be careful. He's also hit right now in one shot territory. Gets the heal on the Red Wolf.
Oh! Oh my god, Josh.
Yeah, that was scary.
That was very scary.
I think you should just go for R1s or R2s. There it goes. Stagger. That's really good damage.
Red Wolf is down now for Bushy. Has access to Topps' key. Which I don't think is a good choice here right now. Like, Topps' key doesn't really do anything. It could progress row 1 for Itzerino, but for Red Team, that's just not a good square here. I'm thinking, even for Red Team, I guess row 4, but that's all DLC.
Yeah, I think it's like this quick pickup of as well as a block. It's just
all the base game squares are in really weird spots besides the Halley Tree one.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, Josh has to be careful here on his last red flask here. Only half health on Commander Nile right now. Has to be really careful here not to get greedy.
Nice strafe.
Yep. Getting his damage in. If he does get this... Oh, yep. First try.
That would be insane.
This would be a really fast...
Oh, he missed his repost.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so far, not too bad here. Taking his time on this fight. Yeah, really early. Nice crouching, by the way, to get over that strafe or that swipe attack.
And V-Sweat right now trying to work on Egon's finger. And a Drake.
Yep. That one Drake is down. That is not the Jagged Peak Drake. And now he's got all the time in the world. Doesn't have to deal with 2 dragons, just 1. Really taking his time with this fight because he's, I think, assuming that he's not contested on this fight at all.
Josh is doing here an amazing job on Nile.
Yep, taking his time.
Just a couple of hits away.
2 more R1s should do it. Hopefully he doesn't greed it.
Oh, he's not greeting it. That's smart. Goes for an L2.
Oh! That was
it! He got it first try!
Wow!
The entire second half he just did hitless. That was amazing.
Shit. This is looking...
Very well played from Josh.
This is looking really scary now for Team Bushy Stache. Without realizing it, thinking, oh, we're only 1 square ahead, this will be fine. That diagonal is starting to build up and starting to look extra scary now. Sweat here is making his way towards Egon's furled finger because that row 4 does look really nice, doesn't it? But the problem is, CBD is already halfway done with Jagged Peak Drake.
And now Josh is going for the second Harlech Tree half. And probably afterwards is going to go for the Lance EX kill, while then CBD just needs to Memory of Grace is 300,000 and kills the Magma Worm in the tunnel.
Yep.
And that's it.
And that's GG's. There's another stagger here. Frost proc on that Jagged Peak Drake. Going to go for that riposte right in the eyeball. Ba-boom.
Wait, I don't think they can block it. I think Bushy Stache are just totally missing the diagonal. I think Sweat maybe sees it and is trying now to block it with Egon's finger, but is unfortunately too late unless CBD is having now... Oh, Cosmic Curse. A little bit of an incident. It can still happen.
It could still happen. As of right now, though, it's looking really good for him. Wow, this is definitely very surprising. There it is. Topps' key here for Bushy. Yep. 1 more R1 is all he needs.
1 here for CBD.
And
there it is.
Jesus,
and that is the Drake.
Dude.
So now Itzerino already have a Drake and a Dragon. Only need a Ancient Dragon and a Magma Worm.
And look at the money. He has exactly 301,000, by the way.
That is insane. So we will see him now getting the finger. There is Topps key for Bushy Stache, 4-4. And there's the Egon's Fold Finger. There's the Halley Tree Medallion. And if the Memory of Grace is now coming too, he's not Memory of Gracing though. Is he?
Oh,
no,
there
he's
it
doing
is.
it.
There's the Memory of Grace.
Jesus
Christ.
Oh my God. And Bushy Stars are just laughing. They're like, oh, we are screwed.
Yeah. Holy shit. That was genuinely an insane back-to-back-to-back mark there, dude.
Oh, that was so fast, dude. Holy.
Normally, I don't like it when matches go fast like that, but honestly, the synergy of just like boom, boom, boom was insane. And yeah, now we're gonna have
That's
Lancex. We're gonna see Lancex skip here from Josh as he's going straight towards Lancex, and then the Magma Worm here from CBD in just a moment as well.
Yeah, and then honestly, the Magma Worm is not gonna be a problem. It's more on Josh right now to get the Lancex down, and Nile gave him so many runes to just level up HP right now, and that's looking really good, honestly.
Yep.
I think Josh got this first try, especially with the L2. You can log on the head for Lancex, which is the crit spot to deal a lot more damage, big chunks of damage on the Ancient Dragon. And yeah, with the L2, I think he might gonna shred through the boss. We'll see. Yep, and we have now Bushy, Stache trying their best to probably block here the corner square.
Yep.
The only way to, not
like
lose this match.
Ancient Dragonman apparently dropped Rakshasas because we do see Swed now on that Rakshasas
Oh, that's pretty nice.
weapon. That's very nice, but not getting over to the other side, sadly.
He's trying to put some frost on it first. There's the frost block, and now he's going for Rakshasa. Yeah, that makes sense.
Here we get to see Lancex skip here from Josh.
I said 40-minute bingo. This might be faster if they're gonna do this. Oh, Josh missing here the jump.
One dragon is down, by the way, for Team Bushy Stache now. Jagged Peak Drake is about to be down as well. CBD already killed the Magma Worm. It's all down to Lancex here for Josh. He's not getting the skip, though. Still trying to get that Lancex skip, but Bushy here doesn't, I don't think, know the skip. So he has to travel all the way around the outskirts instead to try and get to where Josh is trying to go with his...
Josh is falling down.
It's a very slippery skip, man.
It really is, yeah. See if he's gonna get it now. This is looking better.
There it is.
Yes, there it is. Really, really good. He's probably gonna... He's surely gonna grab the Grace first, right?
No, he's not.
He's going straight in.
That's
I really want
terrifying.
to see the damage now on the L2 on the hat. That would be very interesting.
Yeah. If he can just like space out an L to the head over and over again and have... Oh my god, even just that R1 is very nice damage.
This is beautiful.
Oh, and he's dead.
Well,
that's funny.
Well, that is, that can happen. Burn chicken nugget for Josh. Now he needs to do the skip again or run around. Bushy now slowly catching up here on the Altus Plateau Hill, going all the way around. And V-Sweat is here almost done with the Drake. I don't think he has his weapon fully upgraded, right? Did he? After Dragon Man? Because the damage is not looking amazing. The Rakshasa?
It's probably not upgraded.
Yeah, no. So Josh now back here at the skip. Oh my god! Almost. Slippery. And he gets it. Okay.
Very nice.
So now Josh, please just get the Grace.
Yeah, because Bushy is right here now.
And we have a race because now V-Sweat is going for the
boy.
worm, and now we have a Lancex race. He is not going for the Grace.
This is so risky. Oh, gets the headshot.
Shot too. That was so sick.
Very nice head start here from Josh. Goes in, headshots Lancex with the charge dart too. Oh my god.
Oh my god, yeah, this is really good. Now Bushy also at the Lancex fight. And it's not just over yet. We have a race. Very nice. Oh my god, Josh needs to play a little bit slower here. Bushy gets burned too. Thankfully, he has the grace, but obviously Bushy's HP looks a lot worse here right now. This now gives Josh a bit more time, a bit more room to play a bit slower. And CBD's chilling. He's like, Josh got this.
Yep, he's just waiting to get into Shadow Keep now from looks of it.
Yeah.
Counting how many squares he just got for Team Itzerino. Josh here about to line himself up.
Be careful
Go for
with
maybe
the
another
fire.
headshot.
Don't be burned again. Bushy now back at Lanciax. Josh, one hit away.
And there it
And
is.
there's the bingo.
Holy
34,
shit.
54. Is that the fastest match ever?
That was a fast match.
34 minutes and 54 seconds, sub 35. Ladies and gentlemen, this is insane. That was a beautiful bingo. And we called it kind of early, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Jesus, dude. I was not
Well,
ready for that.
Same. No, the beginning was like, yeah, everyone, like, there was the Summer Nines rush, and then unfortunately Bushy died right in the tunnel. And then here and there were some pickups. Obviously, Topsky, we talked about it, was like not the best at the moment, but then Itzerino getting 4 squares literally within, let me not say anything wrong. They got Egon's Finger, Harlech Tree Halves, and 300k within 16 seconds. Like marked it within 16 seconds, all 3 squares, which is obviously insane. Yeah, GG's.
GG's. All right, well, let's go ahead and move on over to the post-game screen here. We'll talk a little bit more about this with the players. I just started Midra's OST, and like it's not even 3 minutes in.
Yeah, we said like, hey, there's Jory, you know, there's Kill Amenta, there's Kill Hug
There's
the
so many
3 fingers and
things.
Kill Midra.
Insane.
Yeah,
Insane.
no, that was crazy.
Yeah, the
Wow.
back-to-back-to-back square mark was nuts. Yeah, so there's Egon's Finger at 2805, 2807, collect Halleck
seconds
Tree from
later.
Josh, and then 2816, Memory of Grace.
Yeah,
3 square
And then-
marks in 11 seconds.
yeah. That was so cool. That was actually cool. It's crazy that it worked out for them. It worked out so well. And it's so hard to foresee, right? It's like this synergy with these squares were so good that Bushy Stars, the moment they realized Egon's Finger's gone, probably GG's, guys. Holy.
Yeah, GG's. Welcome in,
Hi,
Itzerino.
gamers.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi.
Dude, how does this bingo feel right now?
It feels pretty great, I'm not gonna lie.
It came out of nowhere. Like we didn't plan the bingo at all.
Oh, yeah.
I just realized like, oh, I can Memory of Grace, and then we saw that there was 4 in a row.
We just stumbled into a bingo. It was
Wait, you
great.
didn't even see the diagonal?
No, not
no,
really.
we weren't going for it. No.
That's crazy.
That's
So-
great.
That's insane. Yeah. So, I mean, what was the initial plan then if you didn't see that bingo? What was the like initial idea?
Get squares.
Yeah, it was just like go for. I mean, we didn't really have a line that we were thinking of either. Maybe
It's just like, okay,
a
Somber
group
9,
too, yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's a no-brainer for early game, and then
Yeah.
well, like Wormface is a good early game kill, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was kind of thinking about like column 2, and then that went away pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
All right.
I wish there was more to it
CBD,
than
when
that.
you-
We just kind of
Yeah, but CBD, when you made your way to Dragon Man, we actually thought you guys saw the diagonal already, because there's so much synergy, right? There's the Egon's Finger, the 300k, then the worms at the top right, the dragons. And then
Yeah.
we were thinking that the average bows was not I don't know, not the best square to go for maybe in the moment. But apparently it was the best square to go for because that worked out really well.
Welcome in, by the way, Bushy Stache, GG's, guys, GG's.
No, did you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo,
GG's, y'all.
Jeez.
So Itzerino actually wasn't aware of the line until very close to the end there. How about you guys? Were you guys aware of the potential diagonal?
No,
Didn't see it at
definitely
all.
not. I was going for the finger just because I wanted the finger, not because I wanted to block. I just wanted that square. And then when he got the square and then Josh marked middle, I was like, oh, we're in big trouble. And then,
That was when we realized too. We were
yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
that- I
There's
was
a
like,
line
oh, that's
there.
not good. And then I was like, I think we're cooked. Like they're ahead on the final square. Like that's just Peepo Bulldozer. It just happens sometimes, you know. Find that
Yeah.
square or that line synergy, and you just can't stop it.
Yeah.
It do be like that.
So when it came to the weapon choices, by the way, Sweat, you went with a weathered straight sword. What made you want to go for that?
Nothing actually at all wanted me to go for that. I wanted to get a weapon just to get the DLC Ashes of War square so I could kill the Scarab. And well, I didn't check Katana, and I just looked at the stuff at Round Table and was like, I guess this has square off, I guess. And then I just took it.
That's fair.
All right.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Yeah, I definitely I didn't want to go straight to round two. I wanted to check the Great Axe first, just to like kind of guarantee that I covered all my options. So I got
What did you
I got
get?
the Great Axe from
Oh, okay,
Bonnie.
cool.
So yeah, and then there was Rakshasas anyway, but I didn't
Yeah, I
level
ended
that
up
up before I killed.
pivoting to that, but it didn't really end up mattering. But yeah, I mean, like the weathered straight sword's not an awful weapon. It sucks at the start because I had nothing on it. Like my plan was just to get something to kill that one Scarab and then pivot later.
Insane. Well, there really
That's
isn't much
insane.
to tackle, I feel like, in
Not
this
really
board.
too much to talk about.
Yeah,
It's
not
just
too
the
much.
line that appeared, and like I feel like I didn't do anything this game except ride around on torrent. Like that's pretty much it. Like I didn't really do anything.
I know my early game was very determined by the 30-inch square. Like,
Mhm.
I don't hate the plan that I had, but it did end up like screwing me over. Like in the moment that I was making the choices, I liked the idea. I took the class that started with 16 int, and said to myself, all right, well, I'm gonna pursue Somber +9 and check Round Table, but if I don't see a Somber weapon that I love, I'm just gonna go 30 int with the runes that I get while going for it. That way we get something on the board and stop out a potential like column 5 threat, because I expected Josh to be rushing Somber +9. And then obviously that happened. I got the 30 int. I went to continue pursuing Somber +9 because I still, like, I had made progress on it. Like I had the Somber 9 already. And it's like, all right, well, let's just make sure that I keep up on like weapon damage. But because of the 30 int and the Watchdog staff, like it just demanded so many runes from leveling both character and the weapon that it was like, all right, well, I'm just stuck in like this weird middle ground where I can't actually get set up, and I need to choose to go for squares that get me runes but also pursue squares. Like I was gonna go for Red Wolf into Top's Key, which I did. And then I was thinking about like going for Margit to get progress towards like a Remembrance, and like stuff like that, where like I'm still doing something but I'm getting runes while doing it. But that obviously like makes my decision making not focus on the best stuff on the board, which would be like obviously Halig Tree Medallion. But that just requires like a little bit more setup that I wasn't able to get very quickly.
So that the
Yeah.
30 and pretty much pushed you into a direction where you had to go for squares that are not very optimal just to get runes right and just to be able to wield the weapon and, you know, keep up
Yeah.
with everything. Yeah.
The 30 int comboed with the Watchdog staff, which like there's synergy there between those two, obviously, but both of them are very expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Bushy, I was actually going for like I was kind of thinking about the same line with 30 int and then finishing Somber 9.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it, and CBD was like, you probably won't have enough money to set up if you do that. And I was like, okay, so I just didn't go for the 30 int. And
Yeah.
yeah, I went to Altus Tunnel first, or Yeah. What is it? Altus Tunnel. Yeah.
Altus Tunnel.
Whatever. Yeah. Old Altus Tunnel. So I went there first just to check because I was like, okay, the Colossal could be somber, and it was.
It got
the
your
good old
favorite
Josh
weapon.
dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
It worked out. Dude,
Yeah.
I did balls without the stats to wield the weapon. It was
Yeah.
bad.
And the damage was actually not that
The damage
bad.
was not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but yeah,
Yeah.
it was funny.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
know
that's
what?
interesting.
We really wanted to see an L2 on Lancia's hat with the Watchdog staff. I really
No,
would.
it doesn't work.
doesn't
It doesn't
work.
work.
The
Yeah,
targeting
Oh, it doesn't
just-
work.
yeah,
Yeah.
it misses Lanceax completely.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Unfortunate. I
That's-
would have been really cool to see, right? But yeah, if it doesn't work, then whatever. The Charger 2 on the second attempt was wild. That you
Oh,
also
yeah, that
didn't
was
go for the
sick.
Grace, man. Like, why did you not just grab the Grace?
Because it takes about as long to go get the grace and come back as it does to just do the skip again.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, GG's to Itzerino for that. You guys are 4-0 now, so next match is going to be who goes undefeated between you and Monkey Business, which would be very interesting to watch.
God.
So
One
best
of
of
two
luck.
teams
Yeah.
to win on blue. Woo!
Yeah, good luck on that
the
match.
red curse is maybe broken.
And for
Yep.
Bushy Stache, that was your last match of the season and of round robin. So any closing statements? You know, where can people find you? What are you guys working on in the future? And yeah.
I just want to say thank you. You can go first if you want, Bushy.
No, Sweat. You got it. Go.
I was just gonna thank you, Domo, for obviously inviting me back this season. I had a blast. It was a lot of fun to put on all the matches for all the good people. Thank you to everyone for playing in this season as well. Obviously, I can't say thank you to all the Brawlers because they're not here, but if they hear me say thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedules to do that. Thank you to everyone for watching, and thank you to the commentators as well. And I hope to be back next season. And thanks for having me.
Thanks
Thank
for
you,
playing.
Swed.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And yeah, I'm very, very similar sentiment for me. Thank you, Domo, for putting this on. Obviously, thank you for inviting me. Despite our performance not being exactly what we wanted, this was the most fun I've had in any bingo season so far. I wouldn't have wanted my partner to be anybody else. Sweat and I go way back. I fucking love Swed.
Hell yeah.
So thank you so much for being my partner, dude. I had a lot of fun. And thank you to all the competitors, obviously. And yeah, thank you, Domo. I appreciate you inviting me. I always do. I always do enjoy bingo season, and this year round was a whole lot of fun. So thank you.
Thank you. And what are you guys working on? Anything like for future projects? Anything fun you guys are doing?
I'm doing all bosses hitless in Elden Ring, all 207. My personal best is one hit, and it is a long run. So I've been working on that. Other than that, just hanging out, talking to chat, doing my thing. What about you, Bushy?
Night Rain pretty often. Elden Ring challenge run, same thing I've been doing for like 4 years at this point.
It's been a hot minute. It's been a hot minute. All right. Well, GG's to you guys. GG's Itzerino again for getting the victory today. Itzerino, we'll see you guys in, I don't know, possibly an hour. We'll see how this is going to work out. I'm not too sure. This is a little bit longer than I expected.
Oh, yeah, true.
So I luckily I have the skips video, which is 45 minutes. So I'll buy me some time.
Sick.
But yeah, we'll step today in the Discord. But GG's to both of you teams, and we'll see Itzerino later.
All right.
GG's.
Okay.
GG's. Bye,
GG's.
guys. Bye.
Thank you.
GG,
guys.
All
big people
right.
clap for Team Bushy Stache here. Last performance in the season. Please, people, clap spam, chat. Come on.
Insane, dude. Insane. I did not expect that at all.
What the hell? That was insane. No one's gonna believe us.
I am a little surprised, to be fair, that like team Bushy Stache did not want to go for Egon's Filled Finger earlier just because of the row 4. Like they more or less responded to the diagonal. They didn't really try to push their own line.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's
And
like what Bushy
that's a
said, right?
shame.
He was, yeah, it was like what Bushy said. He was kind of stuck getting like some whole runes, and then V-Sweat was stuck on both, even though the square was gone for like half a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, but it happens. Like this is how bingo sometimes goes. It's like a line. Like even the players that got the line didn't see the line, and that just shows that sometimes these lines are so hidden and sneaking up out of nowhere. And we were able to tell very early that there is this line because we can look at the board the entire time and analyze and talk about it.
Yeah.
But while playing, it's just like sometimes it's so much information, right? That's coming in that it's very easy to miss. And then out of the sudden, boom, there's a line, and you lost or won.
The normally when you see plays like that are like so synergistic, you're like, there's no way. Someone's gonna catch on. Someone's gonna see it and be like, okay, we'll stop that. You know, that can't happen.
Yeah.
And this is like one of the times where just like it was so hidden in the fog, you know, to where they're like, okay, well, let's just go for it. And all of a sudden, just you see why big synergistic plays can be incredibly scary and why they never normally happen is because of this, you know.
Exactly.
So yeah,
I think also partially the reason why this also worked is that there was a Somber 9 square on the board, because if there would have not been Smithing 16 or Somber 9, neither of those, maybe both players would have not even focused on a very strong weapon. And then Harlotry half is difficult to get, right? Like you need a good weapon for that. So it played out just so well. It's crazy. Yeah. But GG's Blue won. That's the second time Blue won this season.
Only the second
or any
time,
Blue
yeah.
team. Yeah, this scripted, chat. Scripted.
It's crazy. But with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the Skips video chat that I have prepared for you guys. And moments like these, where there is too much time, we'll let you know when the next match starts. I'm not too sure right now, but the Skips video will be playing for now to teach you a little bit about bingo. Teach you a little bit about, like, what do you see on screen? Like, what's confusing maybe? Like, oh, how'd they do that, you know? How'd they get over there so quickly? How'd they do this over there? So yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll check that out, and we'll be back with the big match, which is Monkey Business versus Bushy Stache, in about 45 minutes. All right, see you in a bit. So most of the time, either going to come up the staircase, or 80% of the time in bingo, you're going to jump up here from that big branch, right? So you're going to come from here, you're going to double jump here, just get on these rocks, right? And as soon as you're kind of like just up here, just jump over it. Nice and easy, so you have to go all the way around. So now, Celia Town Skip. Like, what exactly does it even mean for very new players? So pretty much normally, you see this door here. This blocks us from getting upstairs, which is right there. And the plan is to pretty much skip the whole sequence of having to activate the torch that is responsible for dropping the fog wall of this right here, so you can go upstairs. So instead, we're going to go here, and there are two different versions of this. I'll do the one that's more common to see, okay? Which is you're going to have to double jump here. You're going to stick in the corner, okay? You want your horse to kind of be like in the corner here. You want to hold this angle, I would say, this specific one, because you're going to jump, hold forward, and then jump backward on the second jump. So you're going to jump, just keep holding forward still here, and then you're going to pull back. Okay? Now, you see that I fell down right away, but Torrent does register touching that branch that we just touched. Okay? So here's the plan is we want to jump, and then press right away as soon as we touch that branch again. So you see how that works out? So now all you want to do is you want to sequence that back and forth. So press, 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 press. All right? So again, jump, 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 right? And you're going to land right here. Okay? So you're gonna hold the corner, you're going to jump up once, and then on your second jump, you're going to pull your control stick back, land on the branch, jump again. You're going to keep jumping towards the camera, and then do the flick again. So it's forward, backward, backward, forward. That's all you got to do. It's very, very straight and simple. And now all we're going to do, we're not going to press the control stick at all. We're just going to go ahead and press jump twice, because what Torrent does is it will automatically move forward a little bit anyways, just for jumping. So all we're going to do is going to press jump twice, and there we go. Now you're up on this branch. All right, and now this is the hard part. This is the slippery branch. So what you want to do here is you want to move semi quickly, and you want to kind of hug the left-ish side of this big branch. The right side is very, very slippery. You want to do the left-ish side mostly here. So you're gonna try and hug it, okay? And if you want to jump, you can jump here. You can double jump to try and get it going, and there you go, okay? But you want to make sure to hug the left side just to make it a little bit more comfortable, a little more easier for yourself. Now we're only halfway, okay? Right, you're halfway from Celia Town skip. But this first part is really, really hard. This is going to take you a lot of practice, so make sure just to keep trying it, and you'll get it at some point. But it does take a while, okay? Now the second part is a little silly, I will say. Some people are more consistent in this than I am, but pretty much you're going to go up this tree branch area, and you're going to double jump here. You're going to kind of like grab some terrain here that you like. I personally genuinely hate this skip, but you're gonna double jump constantly and just hope that torrent sticks. Get over here, and then again do a little bit of a double jump onto this branch, and there you go. Now you're all the way up top. You skipped the whole wall. Now you can either go towards Third Church of America, or you can go and do one more jump, which is right up here, just to save a bit more time. Go up this branch. Once you're at the top, double jump to the right, and you get into this like little nook here, and then you double jump again, and now you're up here, bypassing a lot of the skipping, or bypassing a lot of the terrain that you have to deal with, and you can go straight towards Fort Faroth with this. So that is Celia Town skip. EG skip. This one's pretty easy too. So pretty much this is the skip that we're talking about, which is jumping up here. That one. Very, very nice and easy. Very nice and easy. This gets you quicker to EG here. Instead of having to go all the way around. There are some easier versions, but this is the fastest one. You aim between these two posts on the fence, okay? And then what you want to do is you just want to be full sprint on Torrent, and you want to jump off, and then just jump again midair, and just aim your horse for this little rock. That's it. That's EG skip. Now here's one that's going to be a little tricky, and this is called Duelist skip. So this is the jail cave that has Duelist in it, and there's going to be a lever that you have to pull in order to access the Duelist arena. Now normally you have to run quite far and quite around a lot of places to even get to where you need to go, but the lever is right up there. Okay, hold on. So the lever is right up there, and normally you're supposed to run all the way around into this room to grab this, but instead we can go ahead and jump up here. Now one thing that you want to do is you want to make sure your character is actually at the tippy top of this cage, not down here, right? You want it to be at the tippy top, and you want to aim. See, like, you see these cracks and crevices on this wall here? It looks like that you want to like jump on there because there'll be a hitbox, but actually no, it is not. If anything, the hitbox is going to be more to the west, almost exactly west here. Instead, it looks like there's nothing there, but there will be a place that you can land right there. And all you got to do now is just jump over. There you go. And then you pull the lever, and then you get to Duelist. Again, you go up on this cage, go up here. You can kind of hold west on the compass here if you really want to. Jump up. Nope. Okay, well, hold on. There you go. West. And then jump on over. Nice and easy. There is a different Duelist skip that you can do. That, however, is also incredibly risky. If you aren't consistent with it, it is incredibly risky. And that is going to Third Church of America. So, the thing here is that you go... This is the idea in bingo, is that you go and you activate this jail cave when you have Third Church still active, and then you port back here after you've used your keys. This won't work unless you've used your keys. So you're going to use your keys on the jail cave, and then go straight over here. And if you remember, once you killed the Duelist, this is the exit. So we're going to go in from the exit, is the idea here. Now this is the scary part, is we're jumping into the water pretty much. We're going to try and hook around here. And if you immediately touch the water, you will instantly die. So this is what you don't want to do. We're going to try and get up on there. We're going to double jump. We're going to hook into the rock, okay? There we go. Okay, we're hooking into the rock, and we're going to go up here slowly. And we're just going to, like, scavenge it. Oh. I believe it's to the left. I mean, no, it's to the right. Sorry. There we go. And then to the left. All right, and we're almost there already. So left, right, left. We're going to jump up here. You're going to see this little hook. All right, and then you're going to do double jump. And there you go. Look at that. And now, because you don't have to go through the whole cave, you don't have to pull the lever, you don't have to run through anywhere. All you do is you jump in here. And boom, this door will be open and you will be able to fight duelists right here. This will save you, I would say, around 30 seconds. But there you go. That is duelist skip. Erdtree skip. This one, there's two different Erdtree skips that I will show you. The first one is going to be actually this one right here. So this is going to be, for example, if you're running bingo and you're running Erdtree avatars, but you also have catacombs on the board, and we're going to go ahead and we kill this Erdtree avatar. Boom. All right. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here, and there's going to be these rocks, these two humps right here. It's going to be a little drop down. Right, is it right here? Okay, this guy. Man, so many enemies in this game. I thought this was a parkour game. What happened? Go away. Yeah, it was like a slide down or something on the beginning. Ah, yes. This is definitely it, though. Okay, hold on. I gotta figure this one out. Hold on a second. Oh, it's right here. Okay, I was in the wrong spot. It's over here. My apologies. I'm so silly. Okay, so you're gonna see these ridges here. It's gonna be right here, and you're just gonna like put your horse in here, and you're gonna slide down that little rock. You see that rock ledge right there? You can, oh. Okay, well I saved it, but you're supposed to slide down there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump down here. All right, and all you gotta do is just make your way down. Uh-oh, yep. As soon as I saw torrent not register, this one's, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful on this one. Right. All right. And then we go ahead and we do the jump. All right. And then take your time here. You can do also a thing which is just like jump pacing to make it easier for torrent to register. And then we're going to jump down, hook into this because you're going to have to fall damage otherwise, and then jump down again. And there you go. Now you're down at the catacomb here. And there we go. Saves you time to go all the way around to get to this catacomb. Saves you a lot of time, actually. It's probably like 60 seconds? But now there's another Erdtree skip. There's one more Erdtree skip, and that's this one right over here. Alright, we go over here. So this is when you're going to try and get to the fight here after the Erdtree avatar. There are going to be these guys right outside, but also the Erdtree avatar is right here. Alright. Now, normally, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go all the way down here and then go up. But if you're doing the Erdtree avatar fight, and then you want to keep going around here to move in with synergy, you have this cool pillar right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this pillar to skip ahead. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to double jump here. And again, as before, we want torrent to face something. If it's really close, we do not move torrent. Like, we don't use the control stick, we just double jump. There we go. Now we're on top of the pillar. Now we just jump across. And there you go. Erdtree skip. Now we're over here, which is where the Frenzy Tower is. We're in the whole Frenzy Tower, and we have access to this whole Frenzy Tower area now, instead of having to go all the way around through this area. We have access to the whole Frenzy Tower area off the rip. And now you can do this nice little drop down, Frenzy Tower access, and also double catacomb access. There you go. There's the double catacomb. That's a Erdtree skip. So Castle Soul skip is also going to see something. You're going to see this pretty often when people go for smithing plus 16 as a square, because there is a smithing 6 in Castle Soul that you can grab. Now, where to go for this is very easy. There's a bunch of trees here, right? And here's the castle. So this rock right here that makes you look over the castle is exactly where you want to be. Now, what you want to do to make this easier for yourself as well is, you see this like little pointed thing on the floor here, right? Treat it like an arrow, okay? This arrow is telling us to go this way. That's exactly what we'll do. So we'll line up our character. Actually, you see this tree right in front of us? Let me actually get rid of this so you can see it better. This tree right in front of us, you see that, right? We're gonna get to the edge as close as we can, and then get on torrent. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna hold forward and double jump. 1, 2. You're gonna delay that. All right, there you go. Nice and easy. And now we're just gonna do it again. Hold forward and double jump. 1, 2. And there you go. Castle Soul skip. Now all you gotta do is you just gotta go down over here, run across the roof, and you can jump down here. And normally players will run in here because in here will be the Smithing Stone 6. And there you go. Good old Castle Soul skip. This is a really important one, I think. All right, so this is, you're gonna see a lot of players early on come in here. These are the smithing 5s that the players grab for the plus 16 square yet again. But then you also have something here. All right, so very nice and easy. So you have this ladder right here, right? This is a shortcut. So normally you're supposed to go through this tunnel here and all the way around, up there, go across, and then activate this ladder as a shortcut. But we can actually skip all of that. So what we're gonna do here is, normally you don't kill these enemies because you're supposed to be moving fast enough to not have to deal with that. But what you can do is we're gonna two-hand our hands. See how my hands are blocking? It's because I'm two-handing my own hands. So that way, if you jump, you do this animation right here. You see this? Jump R1 should be looking like that. So now what we're going to do, we're going to jump onto this little piece of wood here. All right. We're going to turn our camera. I'm going to turn our camera to where we're kind of looking at that other piece of wood next to the ladder. So we're going to run towards the wall here, full sprint, and then we're going to flick around and air attack. We're going to run against the wall here, flick around and air attack, okay? Now what I personally like to do, just to make it feel a bit more comfortable, is I also block. So I block, and then I'll run, flick around, and air attack. And you wanna hook the character in. So you see like this motion here, and the character putting his foot forward. Hold on, let me take off this one. So you see how like my foot like moves forward? Our foot will hook in onto that wooden platform. There you go. You see that? Now, what you want to do is you want to do the same thing. Okay? On this one, over to the other one. And normally what you want to do is you want to do this in a very fast motion. As to save time, but also save momentum. Oh, no, I'm just not getting it because I'm goobing apparently. And then you jump on here. Okay? It's going to be a little tricky, but this will save you some time in future bingo matches. This will definitely like help out. So you want to flick around, jump, run, jump, run, jump. Okay? We'll do it one more time here. One more time. We're going to run, block, run, block. This one's going to be a little harder, so take your time. Run, block, hook in, jump, jump. All right? And then all you gotta do is you gotta go up here, and then you can go ahead and drop down the ladder if you want to. Boom. You can get a somber 4 here. Lots of things we got going on. Celia tunnel skip. There we go. So this is gonna be Moog sewer skip. We're gonna go this way. You know the usual way that you get to the door. Going all the way through here, jump over this hole, go over here. We're gonna jump across another hole here. All right. And then once we get past here, and then we're gonna just roll past them. All right. Now, what we just learned at Celia Tunnel Skip, we get to use here. This is perfect. So we're gonna drop down here. All right. And all we're gonna do is we're gonna two-hand yet again our hands. We're gonna stand right over here. So you see the elevator is not there. Let me send the elevator up. So you see that elevator is right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have our character stand pretty much like this. You don't have to run. You don't have to do anything crazy. All you're gonna do is you're gonna walk forward, and you're gonna jump, and you're gonna R1 in the air. Same thing that we did in Celia Skip. Okay, my hair looks terrible, but hold on. We're gonna jump, and we're gonna R1, and we're gonna hook in. Same thing that we did in Celia Tunnel. We're gonna hook in, not as aggressively, but we're going to like kind of move our character in the air a little bit. Okay, to the left here. So we're gonna jump, we're gonna move a little bit to the left, and we're gonna hit in the air. And there you go. That's all you got to do. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Jump, hook in, land, roll forward, and you're in. Very nice and easy. And then you go downstairs. This is probably one of the easier skips. You'll get this. I believe in you. We're going to activate this grace here. So now, normally when you port into Weeping, you're going to be right here. Right here. You're going to see everything. It's very nice. Now, there's a couple of skips that you can do here from this place. This is bridge right here, right? So what we're going to do is from the grace, which is right there, right? We're going to drop down once. A big drop down, okay? Right here. And then all we're going to do, very nice and simple, we're going to go into this little crack here, okay? And now you're ready to see that bridge right down there. All we're going to do is we're going to dash forward, jump before we fall off, okay? And then we're just gonna jump again mid-air and just like make sure that we align with the bridge and torrent. That's it. But we want to be on this lower part. If you're up on, like, genuinely, if you're up on this part and then do the jump, you will die from fall damage. Okay, it's very finicky. We want to be down on this lower section here in this little crevice. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that jump, and then jump again. And there you go. Now, you went all the way from up there to down here, and we can go straight towards the other half of Weeping. I can do it one more time if you want. Spawn in. Oh, Chris, I'm going to go do Erdtree avatars. Crevice, jump, jump, boom. Very nice and simple. Very nice and simple. Now, there's another skip that I actually just learned myself yesterday, which is if you're trying to get down faster, let's say down here. I don't want to go all the way around. There was this little thing here, so this little ledge. You see that right there? We're going to go ahead, we're going to go jump down, we're going to jump into this crevice, and then jump down again. Jesus Christ, I just had a fucking heart attack. And there we go! Yay! And now we're down here. Also a possibility. Nice and simple. That's Weeping Skip. Now, you probably have seen this a million times now when watching Bingo, and you're wondering, how do I do TLEA Skip? Now, there are different versions of this. There is a newer version now that I personally am not super familiar with. But you see some players doing it different ways. I like the old school first time kind of way, okay? Which is I go past a TLEA here, and there's going to be this little pathway, and I will go ahead and dash up here, and then dash into this crevice. Oh. And you don't want to do that. Jump and jump. And now normally you'll see some players do this, which is they'll jump one more. Oh, okay. Normally you see some players jump one more time to make sure that torrent registers on that cliffside, just to make sure that they make that the fall damage resets. Now personally with this jump, I normally don't reset, but we're gonna go ahead and do a double jump to the left. I mean to the right. Line on this rock right here. We're gonna slowly drop down. This is for beginners, so take your time, right? All right, we're gonna drop down here. Perfect. And then we're gonna go ahead and then we're gonna look to the left here. You see that ledge already right there? It's that ledge right there. We're gonna go ahead and jump, and then jump and hook ourselves in. There we go. And then all we gotta do No more jumping. We can just go ahead and just walk on over. And Torrent will do the rest. Look at that. And that's TLEA skip. There is another one that people do right now, which is they hook themselves in and they slide down to another rock here. I'll see if I can replicate it. I have only seen it. I've never tried it. So they run past TLEA instead. They don't do the thing that I do. They'll hook themselves in here. And then I think they slide onto like a different rock. I don't know which one exactly, to be honest. It's like over here. Nope. I'll have to try and see how they do it. I'm not sure which rock they slide down to. Maybe it's right here. No, there's no way. My way is just as fine. Costs you maybe 2 extra seconds. It'd be what it'd be. This is going to be when you're trying to go for the finger ruins to whistle the fingers, to go ahead and blow some fingers. All right? It only really applies to this one specifically. We're going to go ahead, and from here, we're going to go up on this wing, and you see the finger, right? It's immediately right next to this communing grace. There's going to be a finger right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to double jump onto that finger. All right? Nice. Now that we're on this finger, you can already see the finger runes are down there. Nice and close. We're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward here. And then we're going to move forward again slowly. And at some point, our horse is going to slide down. Right there. Perfect. We want that freeze to happen because this is where Torrent registers again on the ground to make sure they don't take fall damage. And now you see there's a pile of rocks there. You can't really see it because it's a little dark outside. There's a pile of rocks over there. We're going to jump in the south direction on the compass. 1, 2, and there we go. Now you're down here. And now you can go ahead to the finger ruins and save yourself a bunch of time. And go blow that finger. All right? Nice and easy. Finger ruin skip. Perfect. So here we go. You've made it to Inner Limb. Good job. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're having Euphoria on the board. Tough race. Euphoria's on the board. Oh my god, this is intense. We're racing NPT on Euphoria. We're going to run up this way. We're going to try and beat him to it. NPT doesn't know this skip. What a silly goose. But we do because we watched Dom's Bingo Brawlers skip video. We're going to jump through this door here. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what happens when I try to, like, scratch my face. All right? Normally, you guys see you go up that staircase and go all the way around towards the consistent staircase. Now, however, we're going to go over here instead. Why? Because Euphoria is actually all the way down there. So what we can do to save time... Actually, I do wonder, can I do it like this? No. Okay. I just want to test something. That's all. We're going to do the thing that we talked about, which is going to be Celia Tunnel, right? Which is where we jump and we air attack. It's going to be very useful here because what we can do is we can maneuver around things. Okay, so just like it was Celia Tunnel, we can like move our body when we're attacking in the air, right? We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna jump around this pillar here specifically. There you go. Look at that. It'll take a little bit of practice, but once you have it, pog. All right, and now you see that ledge right there. Let's go ahead and jump on that bad boy. Boom. There you go. I was trying to be safe. And now look at that. Now we skip that whole section. We can go straight down here. We can go grab Euphoria. Nice and easy. Saves you a lot of headache. All right, now we're going to go down here. And now I'm going to try something which I've actually never tried before. And that is Dancing Lion Skip. Does bro know the delay is still there? No. Yes, I do. Oh, because I didn't burn the tree, the building's not there. Interesting. There we go. All right. All right, and now we see the building. Now everything's there. Yay. Here we are. We drop down here and we go straight towards Euphoria. And here's Dancing Lion Skip. I'll be honest, I've only watched Adif really practice this, so if I die, please forgive me. So we're going to run into this corner, and then we're going to do the same thing again. These are things that you can learn and apply to so many different skips. We're going to do the same thing in Celia Tunnel, which is we're going to run against this corner, and then we're going to flick and jump. All right? That's all we got to do. From what I saw, because I've never done this before in my life, but from what I saw, this is how it works. Okay, wait, not that way. Flick around. Okay, close enough. Flick around and aim for the corner. Nope. There we go. Okay, I had to aim a little bit more. I had to aim just a little bit more to the right. Okay, so all we got to do... Also, you could do this one-handed if you wanted to, because sometimes the punching is a little bit better that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to aim for that other corner here. Okay. And to the... A bit more to the right. A bit more... There we go. Beautiful. And then we just drop down. We'll take a little bit of yellow damage here. But that is Dancing Lion Skip. Alright. So you're going to go here. You're going to run to this corner. We're going to flick around. Aim for a little bit to the right there. Land. And then slide off. Land again. You're going to take a little bit of yellow damage here. And then boom. We're at Dancing Lion. This way you don't have to go all the way through Bellerod. And if Dancing Lion's still up... By the time that you get to this fight, there you go. All right, now we have another common one, which is going to be Graveyard Skip. This one you're going to see very commonly when people are rushing, like specifically something in Altus Plateau, or they're going to be rushing Ancient Dragon Man, Bell Bearings, anything like that. We're going to run towards this wall here that is right next to the Scorched Ruins, where you get the Heavy Pot. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to go up these graveyard pieces. All right. And we're going to jump up here, double jump, and then you see this little crevice right here. We're going to double jump here. We're going to double jump again. All right. We're going to jump one more time just to land on top of that, and then we're going to go ahead. We're going to double jump and flick to the left. Okay. Single jump. Oh, single jump. Flick back. There we go. Jump on here. We're going to go ahead and double jump onto this one. Jump on here. Double jump here. Double jump here. Good job. You just did Graveyard Skip. All right. So there's a couple different Bonnie skips here. Now, if we have Hefty Pots on the board and you want to go to Bonnieville, but you also want to grab the Hefty Pots, we're going to come to Bonnieville from this angle here, all right? You see that Skidoo man over there? He's right over there, right? And all we're going to do is we're going to move around here, and it's going to be right over here. This little, like, slope that we have. It's perfect, right? Perfect. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump into, you kind of see it. It's at the bottom there, bottom right now on my screen. But we're going to jump and then go into the left. So we're going to jump here and then jump again. We're going to hook right into this. It's a little scary. It's going to take some practice, okay? But then once you have that, you're going to jump off, and then you're going to go on this house. And now you're in Bonnieville. Look at that. So jump off there, jump in there, and they can go ahead and grab your Hefty Pots. Grab this Grace, go towards the Labyrinth Jail. All kinds of options. You have the Great Axe check. Yeah, that's the first Bonnie skip. Here's the other one. This is when you don't need Hefty Pots and you just want to go. Right? So we're going to go towards here now. And we're going to go ahead and drop down right where Old Mother is, the gesture. All right, so as soon as you see the rock formation change here, so the rocks are dipping down, you're in the right spot. Right here. Old Mother is right down there. Oh my God. Oh, mama. Hey, mama. We're going to go ahead and we're going to like be on this edge here. You see already that ledge right there to the left a little bit next to my items. That's where we're going to jump. We're just going to like walk off here and then jump and hook in. Again, lots of skips are hooking in. And now what we're going to do is going to jump off here. And there you go. Landed on the ground. And boom. Oh, Mother. All right. Takes a little bit of practice. but you got it. I believe in you. That's the second bounty skip. Now we have Ancient Row Tree skip. Again, this is not necessarily a skip that I found, but I did, however, make it the fastest. If you've ever seen anyone do this skip before, I do it the quickest. And I've had comments being like, Dom, how do you do it so quickly? You just send it. It looks risky. It is not. I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again for the video, because it is really fast and really important. And it's really easy, actually. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to drop down here, as per usual. Okay. Very nice and simple. And all we're going to do here, I'll also save my position so I can show it multiple times. So we're going to go around here. And we are right here, right? This is where you get the golden skidoo if you want to. The gold horde tender and the skidoo. I'm going to save this position real quick. Here is how this works. Now, you see a lot of players will come over here, and they're going to stand over here, and they're going to, like, look at the sky. And you even heard Parky say, oh, if the shadows aren't aligned, you know, if the stars aren't aligned and Hercules isn't becoming the god that he is, I can't get this skip. Well, actually, it's a lot simpler than that. It genuinely is. And this is not to, like, sound mean or whatever, but here's the thing. You see this right here, and maybe it's very, like, you don't really see it too obviously, but there is a bit of a corner on this ground here. It's like pointing. You see, like, it's like a little bit of an arrow. I'm looking, like, it's straight ahead of me on the ground. See a little right here, okay? All you're gonna do when you're on Torrent is you're gonna aim exactly the way that this arrow is pointing, which is this way, right? So, like, I guess west 1.5, whatever. I don't even look at the compass personally. I just look at the ground. So it's like, it's this angle right here, and all you're going to do when you're on Torrent is you're going to press the sprint button as soon as you touch this. You sprint here. And that's it. That's the magic sauce. That's the magic sauce. Nothing else. That's all you do. And then boom, you save time. You don't have to line up the stars. You don't have to have anything happen. All you do is you run and you press sprint as soon as you hit that corner. So you're looking on the ground, You see that? Boom, hit sprint. See, that's what the players do. But when I do it, corner, boom. There you go. Want me to do it again? I'll do it again. Run, looking at the corner. Boom. Press that sprint. There you go. Do it again? Okay, I will do it again. Race. Oh my god, I gotta beat him. Boom. And there you go. That's it. That's it. Alright, now we have inside Jory's Catacomb. We got a couple of skips inside Jory's Catacomb. I don't have my lantern. Damn, that's fine. Okay, so coming into Darklake Catacombs, you have this, and normally the game's like, hey, you should be going down this way and go down the hellhole. But actually, all we have to do is right here. There's a ledge. All you're gonna do when you're coming down the staircase, right, is you're gonna run here and you're gonna jump over this fence. Boom. Now you already skipped a good portion of the dungeon. You can drop down here onto the next ledge and then drop down again. There you go. That's a third of the catacomb already done. Look at that. Nice and easy. Take your time. And now we have another skip to save a little bit of time. And that is going to be this part right here. So normally you're supposed to go all the way around, drop down, take a ladder, go all the way down here. But what you can do to skip all of this is very easily, again, we do the jump and punch. It comes down to the jump and punch. That's very, very important to learn. The jump and punch, and all we're going to do is we're going to punch ourselves into the wall that has a little ledge, okay? And it's right next to the staircase. So once you're at the staircase and you see the staircase ending, so right around here, this is where we're going to jump over the fence to the left, and we're going to hold it. Oh my god, hold on. And we're going to hold it, okay? And we're gonna jump, but we're gonna keep it forward. So it's very much just like, again, with that Euphoria skip. Hold it and then just like flick around just to get over that fence, but then keep it forward. Okay, you're gonna see it in just a second here. I'm gonna run down, punch into the wall, boom! Look at that, and there you go. That is a nice little jewelry skip here, and then you drop down here, and bada bing, bada boom. You're already 2/3 of the way done with Joy's Catacomb. Hey, Kood, check this out. You want to see something cool, Kood? Kood. Oh my god! That was a heart attack. All right, so we're here. Pog. Okay, so this is all worked. This is all worked out. This all worked out. So normally you want to move this. You want to turn this so that the thingy mabobby is right here. You see that? That's what we want. And this is how we're gonna get to the back side of Shadowkeep. So from Mesmer's area here, we have turned the statues. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go and we're gonna jump on. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna jump on that table. All right, we're gonna jump on here. Boom, and then boom. Okay, not like that, not like that. Let me try it again, let me try it again. Jump on the table. Okay, and then we're gonna jump onto here. Perfect. And then we're gonna jump on here, and now we get to do a fun thing, which is again the classic jump and punch. All right, this time around we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna try and actually get around this thing right here and land on that top of that bookshelf. Okay, so go ahead and we'll try this. We're gonna do it. Okay, here's the thing that actually I haven't shown you yet. For anybody else that's been watching for a hot minute, it's going to be that you can buffer speed. So pretty much like normally there is a little bit of a build up when running quickly to the fastest the character can go. And if you however open the menu, all right, and then you exit the menu, which is also your running button, and hold it, this exits the menu, but you are holding already. So the game thinks that you're already mid-run. The game thinks, hey, this guy's been sprinting this whole time. So now you are technically already at max speed running. Now all we're going to do is we're going to move forward and we're going to jump around this area and air punch, okay? So I messed it up. That's going to happen. Don't you dare. Don't you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, let's try that again, shall we? Open up the menu. Hold the dash button. There we go. Look at that. A little bit of a later punch, but it works. Now we're going to go up here, and we're going to go up here. Then we're going to jump across here. And we're going to land on this pillar, okay? We're using those bookshelves to get up on here. And now what we're going to do, again, the same thing. We're going to do a running and punching. We're going to jump around this fat-ass pillar in the middle, okay? Boom. Look at that. And next thing you know, bada bingus, bada boomus, you're on the backside of Shadowkeep, going to be able to go for Gaius. Beautiful. And now you're in the loft. And now you skipped out on Emir quests and everything else. Very nice. Very nice. Shadowkeep back skip. This is going to be Karo's Hidden Grave to Cerulean Coast skip. So we're gonna be right here. We're gonna dash off and then jump. And we're gonna jump again right here. We're gonna hook. Okay, again, we're gonna dash off. Oh, I'm going up too high. That's why. I see. Okay, no, it doesn't make any sense. We're gonna land here, and then you see that other rock right there. We're gonna go ahead and double jump. Land on here, and normally people dismount here and slide off. Doesn't really matter, but there you go. Karos to Cerulean Coast skip. One more time for the people in the back. Double jump. You want to get into this little area here. Sick hitbox, by the way. And then we're going to double jump again. Jump and jump. Cerulean Coast. Look at that. Beautiful. And last but not least, Lamenter Skip. All right, now this is going to be a thing that you're going to be doing if you're rushing for torches. We've seen this a couple of times. It's a little bit more niche. Not a lot of people do this, but it's very effective if you're trying to rush for torches and you think you're contested. You can only do this once. That's why I needed to find a different save file, because you can only do this once. All right, we're going to grab the key here. And we're going to open this door, and then we're going to drop down, okay? Nice and simple. All right, we're going to run through here now. And again, you do not want to run and block, by the way, for this specific skip. Normally, you run and block a lot because it cancels out the recovery animation. In this case, you do not want to run and block. All right, I'm going to go ahead and quit out here just for the enemies. But what we're going to do is we're going to run. Again, not block with our weapon. We're going to run and we're going to jump and then jump right afterwards. Okay, we're going to hug the right side here. This is where the floor breaks. And in that room over there is the torch. Okay? We're going to hug the right side and we're going to run, jump, and then jump again. All right? That's all you're going to do. Run, jump. Don't do this. Don't hold your weapon. Like a glove. And there you go. And now, boom, there's the torch. And there you go. Those are probably the most used skips that you'll see during bingo. Go ahead and learn them. Go ahead and practice with friends and have fun. Thanks for learning.
The greatest WoW.
All right, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to some good old Bingo Season 5. This is Dom here. Zoodle, are you here?
I'm here, Mr. Dom. What is up?
He is here. He is here. Well, welcome back, guys, from the break. Thank you so much for the patience. I do appreciate that match. Was a little quicker than expected, but let's go ahead and see. This is going to be a big match. It's going to be a big match. This is the final match of the day, final match of round robin, and the final match that will also dictate on who goes undefeated for the round robin section.
Oh,
so a lot of finals here.
Yeah, very spicy, very spicy. Who do you think who's gonna be? What do you think?
I don't know. After that really quick bingo line last match, I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure. Monkey Business has a really good way of like crawling back from being behind.
Yeah.
So like even if Itzerino does have a strong start, you know,
they're really good at what?
Crawling back
from behind. Okay, dude. Yeah, they are. No, I agree.
So funny, Mr. Zoodle. Yeah.
Thank you very much. No, I agree. No, that's true. We had a couple of matches where it looked very chaotic and a lot of deaths, and then somehow they got an easy majority win. But so Itzerino. Like, I feel like these are the teams that are been playing this entire season very consistent, very well.
Yeah.
And I think this is now a clash, man. This is a clash of two teams that are hungry for the wins. And if you would ask me,
damn it.
Oh, yeah, it's always Mitch, man.
There's
it's not
one.
you, it is Mitch. Let's be honest. Minus 10 points for Monkey Business here. But yeah, I don't know. If you would ask me, I would
Hiya.
I don't know. Is a tie possible?
I don't want a tie. People gotta stop saying a tie. I don't want a tie.
Dude, no, but think about it. That would be so cool for the top 4, right?
No, it would be annoying.
Would it be? Would it change? Oh, Chad wants a tie. No, what is Chad saying? Did you guys did already the prediction? Oh, it's currently happening. Chad actually saying 58% with 3.1 million points on Monkey Business. So, yeah, 58 to 42.
Yeah, it's going to be a close match. We're looking at the base game players here currently hovering what seems to be... is that Godskin Stitcher? Noble Slender Sword?
Yeah, or Great EP. It could be the Stitcher.
No. Great EP has got like a wide hilt.
Like that's true, yeah.
Oh, Aggie lost audio, so we have to wait for Aggie to come back here in just a bit.
Yeah, he lost audio because he left, right?
Yeah, he has been having audio issues lately. I don't know.
Yeah.
He had some mic issues recently too, so hopefully that gets fixed though. Oh, I'm trying to fix this camera real quick. There we go.
We will see. We will see. Should be fine though. They're gonna fix it really quick. Chat, what do you guys want to see now for this match in the middle? What should be the middle square? Last match we had Harlech Tree halves, which I think is a really cool one. I would be down for a combined one in the middle, something like Bows and Bows, or Red Wolf and Red Bear, or some fast combined square. That would be cool.
Yeah. I will see some rush into some late game shenanigans, some late game pressure. We have a lot of options here, to be honest. I don't know. I'm down to just see a fun game. I don't think I have any preference on exactly what I want to see. I just want to see a fun game.
A fun game.
I want to see some great decisions.
Not a 5-1 bingo bingo in within 25 minutes. It's cool though. Sometimes these games are great. I mean, remember day 1 we had 2 bingo lines back to back within like 40 minutes. These games can be very, very cool, but obviously, and I think everyone agrees that all matches are so much more entertaining when they're really long and when they're spicy and snipes are happening left and right. So we'll see.
All right, looks like that we do have some technical issues here real quick for Aggie, so we're going to be back in just a moment on that screen. Yeah, so here's the thing. Going into top four, we know what top four is. It's going to be Monkey Business, Itzerino, Bushy, no, not Bushy, sorry. Itzerino, Monkey Business, Frog Car Spin, and Positive Vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top four is going to be next week. There are no matches tomorrow for anyone watching today and doesn't know. It is no matches tomorrow at all. The matches for top four are going to be next week Saturday, next week Sunday, and the week after that, next week Saturday and Sunday. Those are going to be our good old match days for top four. First is going to be seeds 1 versus 4, and then seed 2 versus 3, and then the Saturday after that's going to be third place match, and the match after that's going to be finals. Very straightforward.
Yeah.
Very straightforward.
Very cool.
Also, if you want to know, just check out, there's a schedule command, I believe, in chat as well. I think exclamation point S5 schedule or something like that should lead you to the Google Doc that has the schedule on there. The website should reflect that soon. The website currently doesn't have top four because we technically know now who's top four, but it was just something that wasn't really, it was a little bit up in the air, if you will.
I mean, we also have another week for that, right?
Yeah.
Like 2. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. And while we're at it, by the way, since there are predictions that were happening, chat, as per the fundraiser,
Holding Cinnamon chat.
we have the
It's happening.
signed limited edition Bingo Brawlers hoodie.
Ooh, what can we see? We see Blanks and Domo, Adef, Ness, Mitch, Lil Aggie. What is there on the side?
Wrong side.
It's CBD, Yo Josherino, Stache, Chris. Is that Parky somewhere?
Yeah.
Park and Harbor and V Sweat. Ooh, that looks so cool.
Yeah, so they all signed it at TwitchCon here. I might Tom was not able to make it, Bree was not able to make it, sadly, so I might just write their names on there. We'll see. Or I might just leave it the way it is, I'm not sure. But anyways, whoever wins the prediction on the season, if there's multiple people, we'll raffle it off between those people. But people that filled out the prediction bracket, whoever has the most correct bracket wins this hoodie.
That's pretty cool. Oh, it's a hoodie.
Yeah, it's
I
a
thought
hoodie.
it was a shirt.
No,
Oh, it's a hoodie. Oh, it's a hoodie. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Hey, good luck to all of you. I mean, I guess some of you kept track on what can you still check what you predicted on now?
That's a good question. Let me check with Noxy.
Like, I'm not sure, but there some of you maybe you still know what you predicted on, and maybe for some of you already know. Oh, maybe I have a chance. Good luck to everyone. I hope one of you fellas predicted very, very well. I'm actually not sure, man, because who really predicted like red. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But we'll see. Yeah, good luck to everyone. I hope it lands in someone's hands that is the biggest Bingo Brawler fan out there. That would be cool.
All right, and let's see here. It looks like that Aggie is back.
back.
We'll moving back to the match screen here. See if everyone's ready. Okay, he is back.
Might wanna refresh right away.
I'm gonna refresh all of them. Yeah.
Right away. And then we can start here very, very soon, chat. What do we see? I see in chat already Midras. We want to see some Midras in the middle square. Ooh, Midra. Could be cool too, like a late game one, and then that one becomes very important. Could be cool. But here, once again, I know it's been now a couple of weekends, but I just want to point it out again. This season, the idea of base game, DLC, combined squares, and especially that the value's changing on some of those squares, right? For example, with the 2 dancing lines or 1, or even with bosses, right? It's Radan and what was it? For example, Malenia or Romina, stuff like that is so cool. It adds just another layer on these bingo boards and makes it so interesting, because I know myself at some point, like, you know, you've played every square, you've played many boards where at some point it just feels the same, especially when there's no randomizer, right? and now having like everything at once is just so cool. And I think most players had most fun right now with this season as well. Like not only us viewers probably, but the players as well.
All right, we get
Starting
the
in 5
10-second count. I'm so sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Zoodle.
Oh, good.
We got the 10-second countdown here, though. Center square, 9 different remembrances for our match here between these two teams. This is the match that's going to decide who goes undefeated in the round robin stage, and that is a tough center square. And we see a co-op square that we haven't seen yet: Kill Fire Giant and Skidoo Tree on the board
cool.
here.
Yeah, that is true. We haven't seen that before. The Godric Dancing Line square made it on the board again as well. We do have collect 4 of each pots, 9 lava tiers, and kill 4 demi-human bosses. For the base game, instead of 9 Somber Stone, we have Smithing Stone plus 16. Here, once again, probably both base game players will focus on that one right away, having a strong weapon from the start. Since there's also Malenia, Gorang kills. There's also complete 2 catacombs. Could be also rushed right away before even going for the plus 16. Yeah, take Raya's Hand is a fast one as well. Complete an Altus Plateau Hero Grave. Some very chill squares, I would say, for base game. What's up on DLC?
DLC's got some killing going on here. We do have kill a Skidoo Tree avatar that would play into that co-op square of Kill Fire Giant Skidoo Tree. So we might see our first Skidoo Tree avatar this season too. Then we also have Dryleaf Dane. That's going to be a rush square for sure. Kindred Cookbooks is a rush. Not the greatest positions on the board here, but they are still good and easy squares to grab. We have Ancient Dragon Senesax as the bottom right square here. We have Logar Beastclaw. That's another rush square. So there's a lot of rush into like late game, I would say. We have Bale with Summoning Egon. And the base game players here, looking at classes currently, we do have the Gargoyle Halberd in one of them. We do have the
Bone Axe.
Yeah.
The bone axe, something like that. Seems also like the best choice right now. A lot of vigor, and its strike damage is not too bad. I think it's strike, that axe. Josh is now looking through everything again. Oh, and just switched over to the Great Hammer and Gargoyle Axe. Okay. I mean, dude, Great Hammer? I think it's called Great Hammer, right? Is it the Great Hammer? Great Mace?
Great Mace. Yeah.
Great Mace. Dude, that on plus 16 could be really, really strong. Really good weapon.
Could be really, really solid strike damage for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Malenia is on the board again. I'm just looking at the board again and just... Are there any lines we can see right away? Anything that looks juicy? How the diagonals... Oh, it's like... Right now, it's not anything popping into my eye where I would be like, yep, that's amazing.
And we start. Here we go. Oh, Josh, open the damn door. Is Josh just behind? Hold on.
Either Josh is a bit behind or just looked at the board one more time, really quick before opening it.
Could be. We didn't have that with Bushy the other time here, but we're double checking. It is taking a little bit to pull Josh's footage here. Oh, there we go. Okay, he is a little bit behind.
He is a bit behind. He's a bit behind. Okay, so it's going to be interesting now for the base game. Will both players rush to 16, or will one of them go for the catacombs in the corner square? Because catacombs, you can technically rush right away. When you spawn right after the death here, you can go straight down and kill Rick, and then from there on you go over to Bofa's cave. Oh no, it's catacombs, not caves. Why was I thinking of caves? Never mind, it's catacombs. That would be then Duelist and Watchdog. That would be a good one to go for, or the Assassin Catacomb as well. For some reason I was thinking of caves. Never mind. Catacomb, maybe not a rush actually. Caves could have been a rush. Is that Halfin Steeple for the DLC? We see Mitch now buying Somber.
Yeah, immediately. I think you might be right. We have the base game player still trying to get to first grace here, but let's see what he upgrades. It is Halfin Steeple, so he's definitely going to be going for that. That is a big weapon check for sure.
Yeah,
Huge
that's
weapon
great.
check.
That's a
And
good
speaking
one.
of this being an interesting match, by the way, chat, if you want to go ahead and not have any ads for this match or any future top 4 bracket matches, go ahead and use that Twitch Prime or just sub for tier 1 to make sure that you don't get ads during any of these matches to not miss any of the hype that's happening for the rest of this season for Bingo Season 5. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the follows as well, by the way. And appreciate you guys just watching and enjoying the content. Thank you so much for, allowing me to do this for 5 seasons straight now. It's insane. So glad you guys enjoyed so much.
Yeah, people clap for the community. You guys really rocking it, and so are the players.
Yeah.
Please give them all a follow, especially right now. Itzerino and Monkey Business, obviously all the others too.
Nah,
it's been a great
just
season.
these two. No, I was messing. But Health and Steeple here immediately. Although he also has, the katana check is Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. So it looks like that CBD did see Health and Steeple, but is it, you know what? Dragon Hunter's Great Katana? I'd rather go with that.
I mean, Great Katana is also really good. The Dragon one is not bad. I do like both weapons. We will see which one's gonna turn out to be a bit better. We have now Josh here, also the Great Sword check, which is a Gargoyle Black Blade. Decent. Not insane, just decent, I would say. He's a little bit behind. Gets he right now poked by a soldier of Godric with a spear.
Oh, he's trying to get him
showdown
away. He's like,
he can't sit on the base and have to put out. Oh my god.
That is so silly. He's like, step
And
away from the grace,
Aggie-
please. I'm trying to sit down.
Aggie potted immediately and is going for Raya's hand first, it seems like. Not for the Smithing 16 or the Catacombs. He's talking to
Interesting.
Raya now to eventually give her her necklace back and then port to Volcano Manor.
Killing 2 bell-bearing hunters, by the way, that is kind of a rush square too. That definitely doesn't take that long to complete that, so that might be on the radar pretty early on for the base game players as well here. Looks like CBD is currently going across the bridge here. Mitch already at TLEA, and we'll see what the plan is here for the DLC players. I'm expecting, honestly, cookbooks here from one of them, and maybe the other one going to be rushing Dane. Honestly, if anything, I'm surprised that Loker is still on board. I was expecting after Mitch goes for a +9 on the Health and Steeple, or even the +9 on CBD's Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, that they would just go ahead and rush that really quickly to get that off the board here. But looks like they want to go ahead and get some map progression first and maybe see what the other player's up to. You know, sometimes what players do is they kind of prep some of the squares, but don't actually mark anything or don't rush anything because they're trying to see, like, okay, like, what did the other player decide first? It's a little bit like a game of chicken almost on the first square. So, like, okay, yeah, what's your plan? And whatever you go for will tell me what you've been planning, and that way I can plan around that.
Yeah. And to be honest, it's like not even that bad of a plan right now because they're heading both towards 2 Kindred cookbooks, which is map progression and brings you closer also to Shadowkeep, since we do have Scatter Tree Avatar and some other things. So it's not. There's also Dryleaf Dane duel, by the way. So it's not a bad play to leave Logo here a little bit behind and rather try to maybe get both of these squares, Kindred cookbooks and Dryleaf Dane. We have Josh now picking up some runes. I think he's focusing on the Smithing 16. Potentially, I think. And Aggie is about to give Raya... Oh, no, he gave Raya the necklace back and is about to take her hand to Volcano Manor.
Yeah, this is looking really, really interesting. So that's a big rush here from Monkey Business going for that Raya's hand. Doesn't necessarily push anything right away, or it doesn't make anything look very scary either. This is very just kind of like a tame square that's to grab just because it's early. And it looks like that Josh maybe now is prepping for that as well. But there's the mark already here from Aggie. Going to be marking that. Now, Josh, I wonder what he's thinking. Maybe they're looking at actually collect 4 of each pot, as you might be going to Jarburg here.
Maybe. I mean, it would be a good plan because now
He's
Josh
pivoting.
knows that...
Okay, so maybe
It wouldn't
plus
be a bad
16?
plan to split push now a little. Yeah, I think he's going for the 16, but at the same time, he knows that Aggie didn't really progress that right now, so you could already start to split push a little bit. Might be too scary that early.
Was that also a health and steeple in the base game now too? There's no way. I'm like 90% sure I just saw Aggie buy a health and steeple from their own table as well.
That would be funny.
That'd be crazy, because that means we might
That'd be really funny. Yeah.
we might see 3 steeples.
I mean, there's smithing 16, though. I think one of them will stick with a smithing weapon.
I mean,
I wouldn't switch.
Yeah, the Great Mace is honestly great. It truly is.
Yeah. It's definitely better than the Stitcher, I would say. For the long game.
Stitcher is definitely not bad at all. Oh yeah, the Gargoyle's Black Blade. Honestly, I do like that weapon. And that is a somber weapon too.
Yeah, yeah. That's a decent greatsword. Oh yeah, and seems like Josh switched over to that. Is it somber?
It is somber, yeah. So the Gargoyle
somber.
weapons, when they have black in it, that means that they're somber. So the Gargoyle's Great Sword is not somber, but the Gargoyle's Black Blade is. And it has the Corpse Cutter, I think is what it's called, as an Ash of War.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
It's crazy the DLC players here currently still have not really committed to a square just yet, but it looks like that Mitch might be going here for that dual gesture and might be going for the Dane square. CBD, I don't know if he's working on anything right now specifically. Oh, I think he's actually going to be doing the Dane square too. Does he already have the gesture, though, is the question. Is he currently a little bit ahead on Mitch? And yes, he is. He's going to be doing the gesture right now, so he's going to be just a tad ahead. And it might be taking this square away, actually, from Mitch here. Wow.
That would be the first snipe?
Possibly. Dane can be scary, especially if you don't dodge that. There we go. Nice dodge.
Here with the range of Greatsword is obviously very helpful for an NPC fight like that. I think to go for Dane right now is a really good pick because we do have kill 3 NPC boss. Oh, does Dane count as a kill NPC boss, Domo?
Yes. This is crazy, actually, is that CBD not getting the best RNG. Mitch already actually bypassed them.
Oh, yeah.
This might actually be a snipe here from Mitch, to be honest. Okay, now they're trading off here. Dane just kind of stalling on both screens. Okay, now CBD's in the lead. Frost proc here, though, for Mitch. Bleed proc here for CBD. Uh-oh. Oh, this is really close. This is really, really close.
This is RNG. This comes down to RNG right
Frost damage is really chunking here, though. Oh, my God, and Mitch gets it!
Mitch got it!
Wow! That health and steeple really putting it in.
Snipe.
Huge pickup here for Monkey Business.
Ah.
Huge pickup here. That column 2 now slowly building.
It's still a kill for the kill 3 NPC bosses here for Itzerino, but yeah, column 2 now. The first line is slowly building. Kill Gorang is not great to rush, I would say right now. We also have Kill Bale while summoning Egon and collect 9 lava tiers. So these are 3 squares that will probably take a while, and I don't think Monkey Business will now try to rush these. But yeah, this could already help to build maybe another line and another threat. Josh here now also going to Harlech Tree. And Aggie's talking to Tanith. Going to Volcano Manor? What's the plan here? For the Somber Stones? I assume? But no.
I'm not sure either. Maybe just prepping it because of the remembrances.
Could be prep. I'm just trying to think if there's any.
4 of each pot, maybe? There are some pots here. I don't know. I don't know why he's like rushing it so much.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, maybe we're not seeing something right now.
Larval tiers, collect 4 of each pot, staves, incants, smithing 16.
Altus is outside.
I don't know.
He might gonna go for the somber stones here, and is at the same time prepping. I'm not sure. I guess we will see here in a bit. I'm having also troubles figuring out why Aggie's going this way.
There are somber 6 and 5 here, but I don't think that really matters.
6 and 5.
Oh, he probably didn't go to Altus Tunnel. I guess this is like a replacement for Altus Tunnel. Is 6 and 5?
Maybe, yeah, maybe. I mean, it would then also progress towards a Remembrance boss for sure, which is Rykard. And we have now CBD fighting Logor, trying to claim that square. And I think, is Mitch working on the Kindreds next?
Yeah, there's Logor here. Okay, there's a square now for Itzerino on the board. 2-1 currently for Monkey Business. And yeah, looks like that we're getting perfume bottles here.
Oh!
Very quickly rushed here from Mitch.
That was really quick, yeah.
It is only collect 3 perfume bottles, so there's definitely some rush involved in that specific square.
Aggie just got whipped right in front of the elevator by that serpent.
Man. Kyle? Is it Kyle? Kevin?
What is that, a name the community gave him?
Yeah, it's like Kyle or Kevin's, one of those two. I always get it mixed up. Might be Kyle.
He's going there again. He's really trying to get the bridge, I think. Wants to get the bridge. Now he has to go through entire Volcano Manor again.
It seems like a lot of work.
Right in front of the elevator. I'm still not sure what he's doing. Like, at this point, I would go for smithing 16 and then try to do like an Altus Plateau Hero Grave or something like that, just to, you know, build more on the row 3 and another column with column 4. But maybe Aggie has a plan and we're just blind.
Mitch here now possibly going for a demi-human swordsman, so they might be looking at pushing row 3 here and really forcing that acquire 9 different remembrances onto Itzerino. And maybe that's what Aggie's looking for is like, I don't know. I really don't know.
He is grabbing the 5 now. The somber 5. And CBD also in the Jowl right now. Going here for Demi-Human Swordsman, right? For the block? Wait. Why is he going for this? Oh, Mitch is... Oh, because Mitch went for the perfume. He's already in the south.
Yep.
In the Cerulean Coast. And now is going here for that quick pickup. Which is obviously so much faster now than going through the entire Jowl and killing Owns. So... That's gonna be a rough row 3 threat here from Monkey Business.
The thing is now is that also CBD is currently stuck in this jail. He'll have the Memory of Grace out if he wants to leave because he is about to get sniped on this unless Mitch has an incident here. But it looks like that is going to be a kill. There it is. There's the money. There's the mark.
Do we have jails or anything on the board? Not at all. He
collect 4 of each pot.
Yep.
So he's
there is pot. Yeah.
He's trying to get these other pots here that he needs, and that's pretty much it. Or not?
No, because.
What is it?
Because it would be just a hefty pot, and you can just grab that right outside. That's the only thing he would need to grab.
He's still fighting him. Is there jails? I would just Memory of Grace.
Oh, he has too much money maybe with him? Doesn't want to waste
It's only 19,000. That's not that much for DLC, I feel like. Oh, kill four demi-human.
demi-human.
Yeah, I just saw
Oh,
it too.
yeah. Dude, we didn't see it. There it is. That's
that-
the reason. Yeah, okay.
That's
It makes
also
sense
good
not
though.
to
That
finish
means
that.
that he can most likely assume that Mitch did not go for this one.
Mm-hmm.
So which means Mitch
Especially
had to do
with
it twice.
3 perfumes, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. There's that frostbite from Ons. He's got to be really careful here. Oh, there is the.
Oh my god, he's at 1 HP. Gets the heal. Jumper 2, 1 more, 1. Oh, Ons parried.
Oh,
There it is.
Really nice.
Wow, that was close. Aggie now here at EG. About to maybe upgrade a weapon.
All right, so now currently, 5 to 1 right now. This is looking really tough. Yeah, the Kindred Codebooks was up this long is actually a little shocking. And this is very much a thing for now. For Mitch, is like really hard to tell. It's like, okay, well, only Loger was really marked by CBD. All other squares for right now for DLC were marked by him. So he's like, okay, I don't really know what he's up to. He could be doing anything. I might have sniped him, but you don't really fully know. And then collect 6 unique staves here right now is looking like a really strong square.
Yeah. Okay. So Josh also went for the health and steeple. And I'll be honest, if you have that, just go for the hero grave. You would threaten with the 9 remembrances, which would hurt right now a lot. And you can work on other squares while Itzerino has to fight some remembrance, or even kill 2 bell-bearing hunters is another good pick, as you said earlier. And yeah, Josh is doing it. 2 bell-bearing hunters, very easy pick to go for. He's gonna kill Bernal here. Sit down on the grace and we'll kill the first bell-bearing hunter. Another bell-bearing hunter you could go for is in Leonia at the Poper Turtle. In Altus is another bell-bearing hunter. Yeah, it's a Pope. And in Caelid, the one in Caelid is a little bit difficult though, so that would be a very slow pick. And you gotta be careful.
Yeah, he doesn't have like any stamina. He's gonna die. Not watching his stamina bar here. Really greeting those R1s, and Aggie is rushing staves here. Currently in Limgrave, going to be going for those stave pickups. Going to go for this noble that drops a guaranteed glintstone staff, and then he's going to probably go for the demi-human ruins in Weeping to grab the other staff as well. There's that glintstone staff. Then maybe also go for Salin? I'm not sure.
Okay, so CBD is fighting the Jarl Knight right now. So I'm thinking they're looking at column 3 right now. 3 NPC bosses, the 2 bell-bearing hunters, and then there's Fire Giant and Scato Tree, which are both remembrances, and 9 remembrances in the middle. Maybe they want to go for the column 3.
Not sure here, but there we go. Very quick very quick kill here from Josh on that Bellbearing Hunter. Also, that dropped great stars. So very nice pickup. And also has a really nice armor set now for the rest of the game. Bernal's armor set's really, really good. Mitch here on Ancient Dragon Man, which is an NPC boss. CBD still on the Knight of the Solitary Jail, which is also an NPC boss. Both have killed Loger. So this would be their second each. So now it depends on what your third is going to be.
No, Loger is not a boss though, right?
Sorry, not
both
Loger.
kill
Dane. Sorry.
Dane, yeah. So that would be for both now then the second. CBD taking here big hits.
Yeah, this is looking really interesting. Right now, Monkey Business being 4 squares in the lead is looking very devastating for Itzerino, but there's still a lot of board to play and a lot of ways to like really have this go out of control and maybe sweep on over to Itzerino's side, especially because there's a lot of killing. Melania, there is, Fire Giant and Skidoo Tree, Ancient Dragon, Senisac, Godric, and Dancing Lion. So there's a lot of things here that can really start to funnel to one team or the next.
Yeah. I agree. Senisac is also there. It's Bale. There is a lot of fighting. I'm just wondering if Monkey Business, GG's here by the way for Mitch, on the Dragon Man. If Monkey Business were looking at anything in column 3 and trying to block that right away, we'll see if Mitch right after grabbing the Grace here might gonna port and is going maybe for the third NPC. And yes, he's doing it. He's going also now probably to the solidary. What's his name? Solitary
Jail? Dude, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why they changed his name from Black Jail Knight to Knight of the Solitary Jail. It's like way more complicated for no reason.
They did change his name, right?
Yeah, they did. Not sure why, but they did.
I knew it. We have Aggie now fighting Gorang for the column 2, row 2, row 1.
Yep.
Might threatening here with another bingo line, and this bingo line looks a lot better, honestly, because Mitch already is in south. Killed Dragon Man, just needs to go up the hill then. Yeah.
And he gets one shot by Garunk here. That swipe attack, he tried to roll but got stuck on his leg and got one shot, losing a little bit of time here. Nothing crazy, but it's definitely getting Josh enough time to kind of get set up a little bit more too. Knight of the Solitary Jail here for Mitch, going into that last NPC fight that he needs to either grow that row 1 but also block that column 3.
That would be a really, really good block here for Monkey Business. And Josh now on the second Bell-Bearing Hunter here in Altus, doing really, really, really good damage. Look at this repost.
Oh, and this is the thing, though, that we're going to see here, by the way, is that, okay, it looks like that Itzerino was looking at column 3 here because CBD wants to go get that NPC bosses while the 2 Bell-Bearing Hunters. There is that mark, but Mitch is going to stop them from progressing that column 3 in just a moment here when he kills Knight of the Solitary Jail.
Yes, and that would be a very devastating block for Itzerino, because that line doesn't even look that bad. Yeah.
Looks like a very nice line here. Gronk is going to be down here for Aggie now. That's going to be another mark here for Monkey Business, 6-2. Oh, there we go. And now we have that column 2 looking a little scary as well. We'll kill Bale while summoning Egon's on there, but also Larval Tears. And there is the other mark being 3 NPC bosses. So yeah, a lot happening here. 7-2 right now.
23 minutes. We have 9 squares already done. That is very fast play right now, and still very early squares. There's 2 catacombs. Aggie could just go for 2 catacombs really quick. There's the Altus Plateau Hero Grave, which doesn't take long a lot. Yeah, staves as well. So for base game, there's a lot of fast squares still left. For DLC, it looks a little bit worse right now. There's only Bale with Egon, Scatter Avatar, Ancient Dragon Senesax, and the combined squares. So we will see what they're gonna pick up here next. Maybe the Larval Tears. I think that would be also not too bad to go for right now. Really fast play. And I think Aggie is now heading to Celia Town for... What do we have? Is he maybe trying to get the smithing stones?
He's going to be focusing on staves here.
Oh, yeah, on the staves as well.
Yeah, and then like really push that column 1, but I don't know what Josh is going for. He's currently in the ravine for near DTS. Going to be grabbing the last to collect 4 of each pod, I guess, to block out that column 1. Really not a bad idea. And that might then really open up that row 2 as a possibility here.
Yeah. If they get the 4 pots, it would be a good block for the column 1. And
that means they have to rush Larval Tears, though.
That is true. Yeah, and CBD already has 1 human boss down.
Oh my
and
god.
Died on the Dragon Man at the very end.
Wow. That's unfortunate. That Omni Slash there.
Yeah.
Cutting straight into him and one-shotting him. That's where that Blue Dancer Charm Talisman strat can be just a little risky, right? Just having no armor at all can be like high risk, high reward, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if Aggie after the stage is trying to go for the pots as well, or maybe even for Millennia. We're having now Mitch going towards Shadowkeep backside for the Scatter Tree avatar, possibly. And the only square, the Scatter Tree avatar would be actually a really, really good pick here for Mitch, because that is, if they would get that square, they would have blocked every single possible line besides the diagonal from top left to bottom right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a bad pick, especially since it works with the Kill Fire Giant and Scatter Tree and the 9 Remembrances.
Okay, CBD
CBD
almost
doing a
has
good
this
job.
fight done with here. Dragon Maw happening. There it is.
Nice, there
Ancient
it is.
Dragon Man is dead. What did we get? Sort of Knight, I believe, is what it was. Yep.
Yep.
And now Mitch already prepping for possibly a Skadutri avatar. He's currently in the backside of Shadowkeep.
And you know, Limgrave going for the Catacombs, maybe? Is it Limgrave or is it Leonia? No, this is Leonia. He's finishing the staves. Now he's going up to tops to probably just kill him. He's currently at 4, needs 2 more. Another possible one would be the Demi-Human in Weeping, for example. Oh, look at this damage.
Tops could
How
not even stand up in time.
Such a good weapon. Seems like Josh is still in the catacomb here right now.
Yep.
You know what? Might as well finish it just to get 1 out of 2 catacombs.
I think that's what he's thinking of doing for sure. There's
Yeah.
one more ritual pot here. CBD going to be grabbing the hefty pots right now in Bonnieville as well. However, doesn't have any backside Shadowkeep progress, so Mitch definitely has a huge head start on Skadutri Avatar if he is considering doing that. That would block out that row 2, and it would help them progress, that row 4 Fire Giant Skadutri if they ever have to do it. And it's a remembrance. Yeah, there's so many things. So doing good Skadutri, honestly, is really not a bad idea right now.
It's a really good pick. Also, column 4 would be blocked right away as well. And yeah, Aggie went for the Demi-Human staff, and there it is. Corner square achieved. Now column 1 is looking juicy.
Yeah.
And Josh is already looking at the collect 4 of each pots as well here with the catacomb is about to finish it. You do get a lot of cracked and ritual pots in here. Gets smacked by a pot. And Aggie now in Kaled? What are we doing in Kaled?
That's a good question. CBD jumping off here real quick to get out of the jail that he grabbed the hefty pots from. Josh gonna be finishing this catacomb, like we mentioned. Probably a good idea. Gonna block out the diagonal, block out the row 1. Kaled here though for Aggie, going towards what seems to be the merchant in Dragonborough.
Ritual pot. I think he wants to grab the ritual pot up there.
Could be, yeah. Oh, Mitch dropping down after grabbing the Skadoo fragment here. He is going to be making his way towards Skadoo Avatar.
It's 8-2, by the way, and if they bulldoze through these squares, then they can just could finish really quick. And they could even go for like very late game squares, something like Senesax or stuff like that. It doesn't even need to be the most obvious squares. Obviously, after Skadu 2 Avatar, the Fire Giant Skadu combined square looking really, really good. But there's still easy squares on the board, like the 2 Catacombs. Altus Hero Grave is really, really chill to go for as well. Smithing Stone plus 16. That is a bit time consuming at this point. But not a difficult square. Yep, and Aggie just bought the ritual pot from this merchant here in Dragonborough.
Yeah, this is a really tough setup here for Itzerino. They really have to figure out like what is exactly the best case scenario for them to get back into this game right now. Mitch already at the Grace for Skadoo Avatar. I think Josh might be working on plus 16 smithing here, by the way. He's grabbing some smithing stones from the gazebos here.
Yeah.
And CBD in Graveside Plains. Going to be grabbing
maybe pick up the hefty pots here.
I don't know.
Trying to collect all the pots. Aggie now talking to Calais.
Bro, if they get
for more
sniped.
crack pots.
Oh boy.
Oh no, he's selling some stuff for the.
Yeah, he
there
bought
it
the
is.
3 pots from Kale. And now Mitch is currently in
Yeah.
Bonneville grabbing also the hefty pots. Oh, CBD's going for
that's the
larval
thing.
tiers.
I don't know what the. Oh, he is. He is. Okay. Okay.
So Josh never went to Jarberg, and this is probably why he's rushing around for ritual pots now. He's going into Raya Lucaria to be grabbing the ritual pot right before Red Wolf. But Aggie's going to
Aggie
Jarberg.
now also going to Jarberg. Yeah.
So this might be a snipe from Monkey Business yet again.
Yeah, I'm not sure how close both teams right now are with the pots. How many are missing? Here in the bunny gel, Mitch can get 2 more hefty pots, or 3, I think. Is it 2 or 3? I know of 2. Might be a third. This is the first. Might be actually 3. No, he's putting up. Okay.
Yeah, I only get 1 in here, but then you can get the other 2. There's 2 outside.
I got
And
the
then
2
one from
outside,
Scorched
and now he's
Ruins.
getting the 1 in Graveside Plain. Yeah, yeah. And then he has the 4. Okay.
Yeah, this is going to most likely be a snipe here. Crackpots. And there it is.
And there it is. Oh my god. And now it's a Millennia race for the base game players.
I don't know why Josh didn't go to Jarberg there. They definitely had the head start on collecting the pots here.
I think maybe a split progression on multiple things, maybe. Trying to think, okay, how do I also get maybe closer on Renala for another Remembrance boss?
I'm really not sure. But you know what would be really fun here is if Josh does get Melania and then they get larval tears, and now all of a sudden we have that juicy top left, bottom right diagonal that they could kind of work towards that has a lot of tough things to deal with. 9 different remembrances, Omen Baron and Horned Baron, Ancient Dragon Senisax. That could be very interesting if that turns into that. And Josh immediately dies.
I agree. Oh. Hey, dude. She is intimidating. It's tough. Josh also has like a very small HP bar at this point.
He does.
We only 30 minutes in. We didn't really fight much. Not at all. Anything actually. I think Josh didn't fight anything besides. Oh no, he fought the Bell-bearing hunters, but they do not drop a lot of runes. Aki making his way to Radan. Not sure if Monkey Business is just trying to progress more on remembrance bosses right now.
Yeah, I think they're just focusing on remembrance bosses for sure. It looks like, yeah, Egg is going to Radan, Skadoo Avatar here for Mitch. Somebody's still focusing on larval tears. Like I said, I don't think that's necessarily a bad idea.
I think so either, but yeah, Monkey Business would need 4 more squares. One of them needs to be one of the top left, bottom right diagonal. I feel like they could, since just an idea. Since now Aggie is pushing Josh into fighting Malenia very early, he could just go for the Hero Grave Catacomb, very, very easy squares. While after Skadoo Avatar, Mishes could go for Ancient Dragon Senisax.
Yep.
And then, you know, secure the win by a majority that way. But maybe they're just trying to progress multiple squares here still with all the remembrance bosses.
Nice stagger here from Mitch on this phase 2.
Josh
Malenia
back here,
again.
Malenia.
Aggie taking the teleporter to Radon. Going into phase 3 right now for Mitch on that Skadutri avatar. Should be getting a waterfowl here from Melania in just a moment. There is a stagger. Very nice.
Stagger. Yeah. And here is the explosion from the Scatter Tree. Now Mitch can hit the head multiple times, gets the Frost proc. Aggie dying on Radon right at the beginning here as well.
Interesting. Nice dodges here from Mitch. And that is going to be a Skadutri avatar. Oh, yeah, I'm really far behind on Mitch. What the hell?
Oh, yeah, we are. But that's an amazing, amazing square to go for. At 10-2 here in 37 minutes.
Yep.
That is an insane performance right now here from Monkey Business. A very, very fast pace. They got the momentum very early and are keeping it up. They keeping it up.
Okay, there we go. Now we should be up to date here. And yeah, 3 health and steeples is crazy. Phase 2 here, Melania now.
Second phase, yeah. All eyes on Josh here right now. I really hope for them that he can get that here right now. Throws the cookery. Second cookery. Keeps up the poise. Goes for another L2. On there's close-up waterfall. Doesn't dodge it close. Was able to jump away. Rolls in. Very nice dodge. And yeah, Mitch is going for Sanisex. Or maybe Bale. I'm not sure.
There it is, the Radon kill here for Aggie.
Wow, Josh is doing here really, really good work on Melania. I think is also getting closer to another stagger. There it is! Goes for the repost. Come on, 1 charge or 2 should be it, right? Goes for 2 at once. Has 1 HP left. He's gonna greet it. And there it is!
Wow, really nice pickup here from Josh.
Wow. And he's rich now. That is money. Nice block. Very nice block from Josh. And now Aggie ported to Harley-True. Because he thought maybe, oh, Melania's still up. Maybe I'm going to try it. And at this moment, he got marked.
And yeah, porting away immediately, be like, okay, this is not worth my time now. And this is going to be really interesting because, like, now if they can get larval tiers, this could turn into a really, really interesting match. Like I mentioned, that top left, bottom right diagonal could be looking really, really interesting here.
Mitch is making his way to Sanisex. So I think he's aiming for that right now, which would be the block. And right now, not really... How do I say it? It wouldn't make much sense for Itzerino to go for that right now, right? We have now CBD here in Shadowkeep. They do have to... So I feel like the top left to bottom right is like the only possibility right now for Itzerino to somehow get the win right now here back. That line, very, very important. Already having 5 level tiers at least. And I think, yeah, Aggie killed the Remembrance boss Radon just to get the lava tiers now here in Nokron. Mitch potentially just grabbing the Grace here for Sanisex. And will then also... probably port either. I think he's gonna port away and also work on lava tiers as well. If Monkey Business gets the lava tier snipe here as well, that would be extremely rough here for Itzerino, because that would mean that every possible bingo line is blocked. Currently 10-3. I'm really amazed by the momentum Monkey Business is keeping up from the start here right now. And it's tough. Like, it's tough to keep up with that. It's really, really, really tough. Because you need to make at some point certain decisions to go for, and sometimes it's just snowballs.
Yeah, that Radon kill was actually really smart from Aggie for sure to really push those larval tiers and not force Mitch to do all of the larval tier collecting.
He doesn't know.
Oh, Josh grabbing the larval tier here actually at the Omen Killer area.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so, Mitch just prepped the Grace for Senesex and is now also going for larval tiers with Aggie, trying to block the diagonal like that.
I do wonder how close they are. Currently, red team, aka Itzerino, already has 7. They only need 2 more. I don't know how close Monkey Business is to getting those larval tiers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Aggie's gonna get here 2 more. And maybe that's the reason why he didn't pick up the larval tier in the house to the right, because maybe that's the 2 they need, the 2 they're missing. I'm not sure. We will see here just in a bit. That should be a very easy fight. There it is. 2 more larval tiers for Monkey Business. Okay, but still some missing. That means that Aggie just doesn't know about that 1 larval tier you can grab earlier in Nokron. Is now also porting to Lienya. Probably gonna go over to the crafted sign lobster. And yeah, it was very smart from Mitch to just prep Senesex in case they are not getting the larval tiers. And CBD is fighting the 2 drakes for Egon's finger. Oh no, maybe he's just passing? Is he also going for Senesex? I think he's just passing.
He might just be prepping for Senesex here, yeah.
Yeah.
Huge pickup here from Josh. That is 8 larval tiers now.
Means they just need 1 more. And you know, at the lobster, the moment the lobster dies, it transforms into a crafted scion. Which is usually a little bit pain in the ass, but with health and stable shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, look at the damage. That's chill.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that grafted scion here is going to be melted. That is going to be 4 larval tiers now, but 1 larval tier only needed for Itzerino. If Itzerino gets this, man, this like I mentioned, that diagonal could really turn into their favor.
Yeah, it really could, because CBD is making good work here towards Senesex. The thing is, though, that I think Monkey Business is a little bit ahead right now for the Omen Burn and Horn Burn. Simply because Aggie already killed Radon. Needing 2 great ones to go into the capital. And Josh will probably pick up, you know, the last level tier, right?
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have enough money!
Doesn't have money!
He needs 3,000.
Don't kill him!
He's going to go ahead and kill the merchant just so he can go ahead and sell something later. That's 500. He needs another, like, 100 to actually buy that larval tier. Senesex already on CBD's screen. They're just looking at that whole diagonal. This is going to be really, really interesting. And then this is going to be a full-on, like, rush into capital / remembrance race. Oh my god, they sniped it!
Oh my god, Monkey Business got it!
And all because Josh didn't have enough money.
Oh no.
Are you actually... Dude, wait, doesn't the merchant allow you to sell? Am I crazy?
Yeah, no, you can. Yeah, every merchant usually allows you to sell. I'm not sure why you killed him. Like, just unequip all your armor if you don't have anything, right? And just sell it.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately for Itzerino, 11-3 now. Monkey Business. Yeah, did it again. Another snipe and got the larval tiers. And now they just need 2 more squares. And there are some very easy ones. I think they're aiming maybe for the Godric dancing line, maybe. Works towards remembrance bosses. Because going now for the 2 catacombs or hero grave, you could be maybe sniped. That's what I'm thinking, why they're maybe not gonna go for that. I feel like smithing 16 would be also a good one to go for. And it seems like that I think Aggie's maybe going for demi-human bosses, going in for Gillica. And I'll be honest, at this point, I think Monkey Business can just pick and choose.
That's dude. Yeah, that. Oh, I'm kind of honestly a little. I'm a little bummed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bummed. I was really hoping they were gonna get that.
Yeah, the problem was that I think CBD just had no time to pick up more lava tiers, so there was more work on Josh for the lava tiers, because CBD had to make all the work towards the Ancient Dragon Senesax and everything, right?
Yep.
So Josh had to pick up a lot more, and yeah, the end just didn't have enough money. He didn't kill Radahn, didn't have time to kill Radahn for the easy 3 to 4 lava tiers down there.
All right, here we have it, though. Senesax race now between Mitch and CBD. CBD does have the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana, so he's going to deal a lot more damage here on this specific fight compared to Mitch. He did die,
CBD was,
but
yeah, he was
look at that. Look at
halfway
that
through.
chunk.
Yeah, it's on that. You just want to focus on the head with these L2s.
Yeah, this might be at least a nice redemption snipe here from Team Itzerino if they get the Senesax.
Mm-hmm.
Just has to be careful. Dude, jeez, these attacks are relentless. Who thought this was a good idea?
I hate this boss fight. I hate this boss fight.
Who thought this was a good idea, man? Jeez,
I don't
Louise.
understand this, yeah. And I thought it's just the water, but they just, you know, that the lightning is traveling, but it's just...
Yeah, I don't think it really
boss.
matters, right?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, yeah. And it's the boss. It's the boss attacks. They just... And Aggie here on the second demi-human.
Dying to the rain of arrows, thinking that they would end, but they do not. They turn around and keep chasing. This might be the third time that blue team wins. Monkey Business currently 8 squares ahead, and that bingo that they were hoping for is out the window for Itzerino.
A comeback for Itzerino here would be only possible if they're capable of sniping every single square.
Yep, pretty much.
Monkey Business is now going for, and that is so incredibly difficult.
What's the term for that again? It's like a Herculean task. Is that the?
Wow, I've never heard that before.
It's like
German.
Like an almost impossible task, pretty much.
Yeah, we call that an impossible task.
Me too. Yeah, Senesax here still in CBD's favor at the moment, getting some of those Ash of Wars off, which is really, really nice. Getting some nice RNG here as well with that Fire Breath attack. Can really go for some of those poke moves. Really big riposte here on Josh here for the Radahn. There it is. Radahn is dead. That's the second remembrance down now. And Aggie focusing on... Okay, he's
still,
going for demi-humans. Yeah, going for the other 2 demi-humans.
No, he can only do one more.
Oh, true.
This would be his third, and then Mitch needs to do either Mariga or Owens.
True.
So this is going to be here. Hopefully for Itzerino, a snipe on Monkey Business on the Senesax. The HP from CBD is not looking good. He is healing up. He still has flasks. Just needs one more L2 on the hat, and it should be it.
That's actually insane.
Doesn't have enough mana, going for the hits
there
on
it is.
the arm.
Oh
and there
my
it
god,
is.
greeds the R1 and it was worth it. Boom. Big
Nice
snipe here.
Very nice snipe. And yeah, Mitch now probably just going for Mariga, probably, because that one is a very, very easy. And honestly, if they get that afterwards, Aggie just needs to kill Fire Giant. And that's it.
Yeah, this is a lot of stress, a lot of tempo coming out from Monkey Business here. Still 7 squares ahead. But this could slowly turn around if they play it right. Right now, Josh, I think, finishing his second Catacomb here.
Mm-hmm.
I believe. Nope, still his first.
biggest problem is right now, I would say that they still need the Scato Tree avatar. Itzerino. For the Fire Giant and Scato Tree.
Okay, so Mitch is going for Demi-Human America here to do his one Demi-Human boss. Aggie here going for the other Demi-Human boss here. This will give Itzerino a little bit of time. The only problem now is that Aggie can go for Fire Giant right afterwards because Mitch already kills Skadoo Avatar, like you just said. And then, like, that's just their freebie.
Exactly. And at the same time, Mitch can just go for Bale with Summoning Egon. Just needs to kill the 2 Drakes. You know, the slowest square from them all. And, yeah. That should be then GG's. Very snowballing match. Like, obviously there were here and there some mistakes happening, but it happened very fast. And just in the first 30 minutes, there was already like 5-1, 6-1, and it is just very, very difficult to come back from something like that. It's enormous stress. We have here Maggie right now from Aggie, and Marika from Mitch. Mitch cleaned up, and Aggie died.
Maggie grabbing her Mortal and Pestle, grinding up Aggie into bits. There it is, though. 2 Catacombs for Josh now marked on the board. 11-5 still for Monkey Business, 6 squares ahead. But slowly, Itzerino trying to chip away at this board to see if they can maybe catch up. They are going for what seems to be Dancing Lion and Godric, trying to get some more of those Remembrance bosses. But I don't think this is worth it. I don't think this is worth it. They should be contesting Fire Giant and Skadoo.
Oh, and Mitch is going for Dancing Lion too.
Yeah, you might as well. He already did Skadoo, so we'll see if Aggie wastes time going into Stormville.
Yeah, that would obviously then drag the match a little bit longer, and potentially Itzerino being able to snipe a little bit more. I don't know if Monkey Business are seeing the Fire Giant Scato square, or maybe just want to hold on to that a little bit longer because they know they have prio on it.
Yeah.
I mean, right now I'm not sure if Itzerino's going for. Yep, they got it though. There's the Demi-Humans, and now it's 12-5. They just need 1 more square, and yeah, no, actually, good call. Aggie's now going for the Hero Grave here for the Red Wolf Hero Grave in Mount Galmir, which counts as Altus Plateau, and that would be it.
Nice positioning for sure. Yeah, being right next to that is really, really useful for sure. Damn. And that will most likely just be GG's here. But hey, you never know. Could be a chariot incident. For all we know.
We had it before. I remember Josh dying 3 times trying to jump on top of the chariot. I think it was season 2 or so. Good old days.
Pretty tough. Damn. I'm so bummed that literally just missing like $600.
Yeah.
Changed the course of the board. If they got Larval Tears and they got Ancient Dragon Cinesax, this would have played out so differently.
That is true. That is really, really true. And yeah, I'm not sure. We need to ask later, obviously, why Josh decided to just kill the merchant really quick instead of just selling something.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because that was very important for them. That square was so important for this match to somehow turn around. Seeing Aggie right now backstepping through the lava, the chariot cannot follow him down there anymore. And then fighting Red Wolf. And CBD almost done here already with Dancing Line. Josh entering right now Godric's arena. And if Aggie now kills here the Red Wolf now, that should be then GG's. Hey, at least not a tie, right?
True. This is still insane, though. It genuinely is.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised. And with this will most likely be the victory for Monkey Business, going undefeated in the round robin section. Going to be claiming seed 1 here for the top 4 single elimination bracket for season 5 bingo. There's
Just a
Godric
couple
and
hits
Dancing
away here on
Lion.
this Red Wolf. Yep, Mitch just arrived there and got sniped again.
And
he
there
just
it
needs one more
is.
hit, and that is GG's. 13-6 and 56 and 45, 56 minutes and 55 seconds. GG's, Monkey Business undefeated going into the top 4. Number 1 team. Second, Itzerino with 1 loss, and I don't know the others. I don't know the stats.
Insane, dude. Actually insane.
Wowza. Yeah, it was a very interesting match. Very interesting. Like, the beginning happened so fast. I'll be honest, though, I already forgot a bunch of things. Like, how did it happen so fast? Oh, yeah, it was the Dryleaf Dane snipe from Mitch, right? The Health and Steeple just shredded. Even though CBD was earlier, much earlier in the fight, just Mitch was able to snipe that away. And I think that already changed a lot on the whole game, on the whole board.
Let's go ahead and move over to that post-game screen here. Bring in the people. The ones that used Health and Steeple. Mitch and Aggie.
Oh, go on, Nomo. Go on. I like that one. Let's see if the players are ready. Yeah, wow. What an interesting last match here for the season. And there they are. What's up, GG's?
Oh, thank you.
GG's undefeated Monkey Business.
Undefeated.
That's right, baby. That's
And,
right. Undefeated.
Stonks
What cheat engine did we use
skyrocketing.
today?
So
we're saving that for the finals.
Oh, yeah, fair. No,
Yeah.
really well played, obviously. Really well played.
a lot that happened here. Early game, kind of crazy. What was the overall game plan? Because obviously you guys wouldn't really get a lot of info here from the enemy team. Was it just going from one rush to the next, just trying to get the best feeling for the board?
Yeah, from my perspective,
so-
DLC. I guess I'll go first. DLC. I was.
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought that that CBD was gonna rush Kindred cookbooks, so my plan was just let him have it. And get set up so that I can do Dryleaf Dane first, pick up the perfumer bottles on the way so that I can be the first person to get the perfumer bottles, and then also have access to Demi-Human Swordsman, which all worked out for me. But then CBD didn't go for cookbooks, so I was like, I guess I'll take that. And then it was just all blocks. It was like, what can we do to block this line? What can we do to block this line? What can we do to block this diagonal? And it was just trying to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then from my end, with Nine Remembrances in the middle and Melania on the board and some other tough things on the board, I thought the Smithing 16 square was actually kind of a bait because I figured that weapon would just not be able to go the distance in the late game. So the only other thing that you could conceivably rush was Raya. So I just hard rushed Raya, and then that just happened to be in the column with Dane and in the row with Perfumer. So after that, I just thought, okay, let's just push 2 lines at once, and I'll just get a big weapon set up, and then we can just start going. And yeah, I don't know, but worked out. Worked out really well.
Yeah, Health and Steeple was a good pick in Roundtable, right? I mean, great weapon.
For both of us, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's
both-
crazy.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the idea, I guess, so there was never a line that you're you know what, let's just try and commit to a line. It was always just completely just blocking out and trying to force majority.
The only time we were actually going to try to go for the line was with Melania at the end. We assumed after they got Bellbearing Hunters that he maybe would have gone for the one at a merchant with a ritual pot. So we thought, okay, let's sit on this, and then if they don't get it relatively soon, we'll just finish that off and I'll go to Melania. But then as soon as I ported there, he got it. So yeah, at that point, it's just okay, just block everything left and win on majority.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let's bring in Itzerino here as well. We'll talk a bit more about how the game kind of developed and a lot of sniping happening, to be honest, on some of these squares. So we'll see like what their perspective was and what their game plan was after some of those things happening here. I am using words until they're here, and there they are.
Well, thank you. It's a good one.
Yo, GG's, welcome in, Itzerino. Welcome on in.
Hi.
Hello. So a lot happening here on this match here. A lot of sniping early on that happened. What was your guys' game plan early on before the sniping was happening? Because there was a lot of like time, I want to say, between the DLC players specifically, because there were rush squares like Kindred Cookbooks, Dane, and then I guess you could say NPC bosses, and then also like perfume bottles. Like they were kind of like staying there for a little bit longer than expected. Was it kind of like a game of checking to a degree to see like who would go for what first and then kind of playing around that? Or was it more or less just trying to like build up to something a bit more before actually committing?
I mean, I feel like the DLC rush scores were there because we went for the same thing at the beginning. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the difference really was, but I feel like my NPC fights were just ass. I couldn't hit my fucking bosses, but I don't know, like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a blur.
That's fair. All right.
Yeah, it sounds like we both basically just knew, yeah, these are the things that are necessary to go for, and we both went for them, and yeah, I
well,
probably
sure,
just
but
got
it's
luckier
I guess
on
what
the
I'm saying is
fights.
like
I
it
got
seemed
really
more
good fights.
delayed, is what I'm saying. Like normally when it's like Dryleaf Dane in a duel square, like or even cookbooks, like those are rushed from the very beginning. But from both of you guys, it seemed a bit more, like a bit more pushed out a little bit, if that makes sense, for more map progression and stuff like that. Like there wasn't like a definitive, I'm going specifically for this right now. I will forego some graces just to get that specific square. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of did with Dryleaf Dane because everyone knows I have a reputation. I get Blade of Mercy at the start. It's what I do. And I actually skipped it this time.
I wasn't banking on that at all.
I know.
No, I knew you weren't gonna do that.
Yeah. But I mean, just like there was definitely a bit of a rush on Dryleaf Dane, and yeah, I think I just happened to get it presumably a little faster. I don't know how fast CBD was, but
if you had bad NPC fights, you had better NPC fights than me. Like full stop. Like it was really bad.
That's fair.
It really came down to
I honestly had pretty decent ones.
It really came down to a bit of RNG and the weapon choice as well, because so CBD, you went for the dragon Grey Katana, right? Mitch chose the health.
He found the
people.
Dahugaku.
Yeah, and I don't know, like CBD, you started the fight much earlier. Like you were at Dane, and Mitch was still picking up the Jester. But the health and steeple just outperformed.
Yeah,
I don't know.
If he had a bad fight, he had a better fight than me. That's just how it is.
So when it came to, like, obviously it's very unfortunate when these snipes do happen, and sadly in CBD's case it was like mostly on his end when it's happening back to back. What was the overall like team communication around that? Like at some point I think you did see obviously the top left bottom right as like your last like possible line to force. What was the, I guess, like conversation for you guys? Was it more or less like already like it's all over, or like, hey, can we just like try and salvage this? Let's try and push this as hard as we can. And which squares were your biggest priority with that?
I mean, in any game, I don't think it's like I think like we were just sort of like, okay, what's our next out? Essentially, like always like thinking about, okay, like we have to do something. Let's do the next best thing that we can.
Yeah.
And you know, like in my case, it was just that like little mistakes here and there got, you know, punished like massively. So it sort of just like kind of bad luck. But yeah, mostly we were just sort of like trying to see what options we had left whenever we were down by, you know, 5 squares. We were like, okay, well, kind of have to get a line somewhere. So let's go for column 3, and then, you know, NPCs got taken. We were like, all right, let's go for the diagonal, and then Larval Tears, I ran out of cash like for the final one, went back to round table hold, and then it got snagged. Yeah,
that was a question that we were also having
there, by the way. Larval Tears.
Yeah. So Josh, do you not did that merchant not allow you to sell? Like, we were wondering why you killed him instead of just selling some stuff in your inventory for that money.
I don't think that one could sell. Maybe you can. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, we were.
think you should
I
be
don't
able
know.
to
I
sell.
also think like I think my brain was a little cooked from it being second match of the day, so I was just making mistakes all over the place.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
That's tough. Yeah, it's just an unfortunate circumstance for sure. Overall though, very intense match. I will say there's a lot of like races back to back. And then obviously for Monkey Business, for you guys at some point, was the diagonal like a really big concern? It was very much like, okay, if we lose out on this, like we still have so much like pressure on the board, like we can definitely maneuver around it. Or was it very much like, oh crap, like diagonal's looking scary?
Well, right. A diagonal blocks every single possible line from us, so we can't like bingo threat on them if they get the diagonal, and obviously it's an instant win. So it was like we literally need something in the diagonal, and we kind of split progress where Aggie started to head towards Melania. We both collected larval tears, and I was heading towards Senesax, and we ended up losing Melania and Senesax, so it's really good that we got larval tears. Otherwise, the remembrances could have been tough, and the Baron could have been tough, and we would have had to hard commit to one of them. And if we guess wrong and they snipe us on that one, and then they also get the other one, it's over. So we were kind of in full panic-ish mode of like, we need to get something on this diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It was really, really close. I gotta say, Itzerino guys split pushed the diagonal really well. I really liked how CBDU already went towards Ancient Dragon Senesax and let Josh do more larval tiers, just so you guys get the most efficient out of these squares. Okay, it didn't work at the end, right? There was like cash missing, but that was really good game plan. Which almost worked out, right? And then
I feel like if Josh got the square, then it would have been a more interesting end, probably, because you would have had to go for remembrances anyway to get the Baron. So
yeah, I also remembered like last second, like, oh, I really should have done the well, like CBD reminded me, I really should have done the worm face for my last larval tier, if anything, but did not.
Yeah. The next to the ulcerated tree spirit in Mount Gelmir, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Would have gone down super fast with Steeple.
Also,
And
good
so-
plan from Aggie that you killed Radan to go down into underground for those larval tiers.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
paid
if you
off
know,
big
but
time.
there's like one extra larval tier you can pick up very easy. It's after the grace, there's like a door house to the right, and you just run in and pick it up. I don't know if you
After
know.
Mimic tier?
No, before
no,
Mimic
after
tier.
Mimic,
Before
before
Mimic
Mimic,
tier.
you have
Oh,
right
shoot,
after the
okay.
grace, you just
I didn't
run
even
in
know.
and pick it up.
I will keep that in mind. Yeah, if that's a 4-stack of larval tiers, that's even better.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's 4 level tiers with Mimic. It's kind of insane. But yeah, okay. So let's say hypothetically, just to like pick your brains a little bit here, because obviously these are the top 2 teams now for Bingo Brawlers season 5. So it's seed 1 and seed 2.
Congratulations.
If congratulations, guys. If let's say for example Itzerino did get larval tiers here, what was Monkey Business's plan? I guess what would your priority be? Would it be Omen Baron and Horn Baron, or would it be actually forcing the 9 remembrances instead? Like, would it be split progress? Like, what's the idea here? I guess the communication between you two.
I would have rushed remembrances, and Aggie would have obviously gotten enough remembrances to get to the capital, and then probably head there. Is my guess. We didn't have a set plan because our first line of defense was Melania and Senesax. We lost both of those. Our second line of defense was larval tiers, which luckily we won. I guess technically we pivoted to larval tiers before Senesax, but you get the idea. So we had not yet gotten to that third plan, but I was looking at it as like, okay, I've got Skadutri Avatar, like I will, go for as many remembrances as I can. So that was the next potential play.
I think I would have doubled down on remembrances.
Yeah.
Just because there's more of the board, and I felt like we would have had an advantage on that more than them, just based on them running around. The only thing is that they did get Melania, which is obviously at least 1 remembrance, but yeah. I don't know. We had Scattertree. I assume they didn't have Scattertree, and yeah, I don't know. That's would have been my pick.
What about for you, Itzerino? If you guys were able to actually like get the larval tier square, what would the plan for you guys be to really force and try to maybe secure that line? Would your be the similar thing where you kind of split progress a little bit, or would you really force, you know, Omen Baron, Horn Baron first, and then kind of like just have them waste their time on 9 different remembrances?
I feel like I would have just put my head down for the remembrances. I don't know, but I mean, obviously it would be more on time consuming on base game. Like I was even thinking like if we got the larval tiers, I was just gonna fucking not even fight the dueling drakes and just kill Bell as well. So I don't know, like
I feel like that's still slower than other ones, but maybe you didn't have backside access yet.
I did not. I had backside access.
Okay.
But then, like, I know, like, it would just be another thing where, like, you would kill Rolana, you would kill Mesmer and Gaius, but then, like...
Rolana, Mesmer, Gaius, Romina... Yeah. And then who do you go for?
So, well, I mean, like, since you said that the line of defense was Senesex, I'm guessing you would have gone for Senesex if we got larval tiers.
Yeah, even after we got larval tiers, I had Senesax at like 15% health when you killed him.
Oh yeah, I died. So I mean, it would have been. Well, I also had to hug, I guess. So that probably.
Yeah, that did probably help a bit.
All right. Well, I mean, GG's, guys. Thanks for the insight. I do appreciate that. And congrats to both teams, obviously, for getting into top 4. Monkey Business being seed 1, Itzerino being seed 2. No matches for the rest of this weekend, but next week we have Saturday being seed 1 versus seed 4, and then Sunday is going to be seed 2 versus seed 3. So, Monkey Business, you'll be facing off against Positive Vibes. Any feelings or prep going into that for your top 4 match? It is best of 3s now, so there's obviously a bit more endurance involved as well.
Yeah, we're probably going to try to get in their head and troll them a lot, because we'll probably just really make fun of them, especially Chris, and that's probably the plan.
He deserves it.
And what about for you, Itzerino? Are you guys gonna be facing off against Frogcar Spin? Is there any like prep you want to like get into, obviously, for your Sunday match next week, or anything specific that you might consider that you may have learned over the round robin matches that you might have to like just buckle down a little bit more into and perfect, if you will?
Honestly, I just think for me, I just want to do more matches at once and do like, 2, 3, 4 matches back to back and just really sort of build up that endurance for the best of 3.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Best of 3 matches can be tough, especially when it's in a competitive setting. It can be very mentally draining. But they'll also be very, very interesting, is the other thing here. So thanks so much for playing today, guys. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Saturday. Thanks so much for being here. And congrats again. And we'll see you guys next week, all right?
All right.
GG's, everybody.
Thanks
for playing.
GG's.
Good luck to you guys next weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
All right. And with that, let's go ahead and move into the closing of round robin. Insane.
Yeah.
Actually insane. And just as a quick heads up here, you guys already saw that in chat, by the way, Streamer Awards just recently just announced that they're happening. So if you could go ahead and please fill out the form. Apparently section 25 on the Streamer Awards form will allow you to vote for Bingo Brawlers as the event of the year. That'd be very much appreciated. I'll put it into the YouTube chat as well here, so please go ahead. I'll probably do a community post as well. I'm going to be posting it in there now. They're going to not understand what the hell that is until 4 minutes from now, but that's fine. Go ahead and please vote. That'd be very, very much appreciated. There's also a pin in the Twitch chat from all the mods here to go ahead and check that out. Thanks so much for watching. I do appreciate it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's been a hell of a season so far already. We're currently going into what I think is the most exciting part, to be honest, of any bingo season, which is top 4 single elimination, which is also best of 3s. So every single match is best of 3s, and whoever loses is out for good. And yeah, we have our top 4, seed 1 being Monkey Business, seed 2 Itzerino, seed 3 Frogcar Spin, and seed 4 being Positive Vibes. And you know what, Chad, if you want to say real quick, who's going to be your champion? Who's going to be your champion? Zoodle, how about you?
My champion are the viewers because they getting so much nice content and they've been supporting the hell out of this. Also, please everyone, about the voting, it doesn't take long. All right, just click on the link, vote for Bingo Brawlers, best event in the year, easy peasy. I would say.
Easy.
Right, just do it. Do it
peasy.
now. Do it now. Now.
Section 25. Section 25. Apparently.
Section 25.
All right, I'm gonna post it again in the chat.
At least 3,000 votes I want to see. But yeah, no, I don't have a favorite. I'm very excited to see how they're gonna play. Top 4, dude. The possibly 3 matches back to back can be very exhausting. So good luck to all players. Good luck to all teams, and every team has been playing really, really, really well. And yeah, best of luck for everyone. Definitely.
Yeah, 100%. No matches again tomorrow, so keep that in mind. No matches. Don't tune in tomorrow and type into my chat waiting for bingo. I won't be there. I'm sorry. All right. So go ahead.
Bingo.
I'll see you on Monday for some normal streams. If you want to watch my normal streams, you're more than welcome to tune in. Obviously, I do a bunch of Elden Ring challenge runs. Right now, working on the French challenge. For anyone that doesn't know what that is, it's pretty much use what you get, randomizer, all bosses deathless. It's a lot. It's a lot of words. That's why I just call it the French challenge, because the French people, the French streamers, the French Elden Ring runners started that whole trend. Very nice people, by the way. Zoodle, what are you working on?
I'm doing the same. Don't you remember? We have a little bit of a bet going, don't we?
Oh, I know. I just wanted you to say it. I don't want to be like, oh, and I'm not talking for you.
No, it's okay. It's okay. No, I'm doing the same thing. We have a bet. Domo, Gustav Gabel, Nuclear Pastor Tom, Blanks, and me. We're doing this challenge all together. And whoever gets this challenge in least attempts basically gets from every person 10 subs. And the winner can choose for all the players to stream one game of his choice. For 1 hour.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what we've been doing.
All right, and as we're moving out here, Zoodle, where do we raid into today?
I already looked, man. I don't know.
Do you want me to pick today? I can pick today.
Yeah, DJ is doing some Pokemon Legends. Zero Lenny's doing Bow only in Elden Ring.
Let's go raid Zero Lenny.
And Grand Pooh.
Yeah, we can raid Zero Lenny. He's a nice guy.
All right, let's raid Zero Lenny.
Zero Lenny. All right, and with that said,
chat,
we will see you guys for some more Bingo Brawlers content next week, Saturday. So please go ahead and check out bingobrawlers.com. Follow all of the runners. And also see you here on Saturday here for Top 4. Seed 1 versus Seed 4, a.k.a. Monkey Business versus Positive Vibes next week. Have a good rest of your night. Bye-bye.